What up, stream? Welcome to the Gaming Thursday stream. We're playing Marvel Crisis Protocol today with my friend Ryan Bega.
How's it going?
You may or may not recognize Ryan. He was actually on the set of the first episode of Kill Your Friends, making sure we weren't breaking any rules.
I think I just showed up in the wrap-up photo.
Yeah.
That was there.
That was the only shred of evidence that you were there. But all my friends who play Guild Ball in the Twin Cities moved over to playing MCP, and so he's back again to teach us this game. And I'm excited because you like this game, and I think
it's pretty good.
I trust your taste in games.
I wouldn't, but
you would.
here we are.
All right, so kick us off here. We're playing MCP. What's the goal of the game at large, of our specific scenarios?
All right, so the game at large is mostly survive. It's a game to 16 points or 6 turns.
Okay.
We have 2 flavors of objectives. One's a hammer that lets us hit each other better and pick up and run around with, and the other one's basically a control point that we're trying to not let Scott stand on.
It's orange juice.
It's orange juice.
Okay.
You can't share a soda.
You drink it and you get
More
souped
power.
up. Okay.
Yep.
Easy.
We decided earlier I'm starting the game off, so we're gonna start with Gwen, and she's just gonna make a run for this hammer over here.
Okay.
Just do quick 2 moves and then right there and pick this up. This costs 1 to pick up that I did not tell you earlier.
Okay. 1 energy to pick
1
up.
power, yep.
1 power, okay. So each character gets 2 actions. He just did 2 moves, right?
Yep.
And then this is alternating activation, and so we get to go back and forth alternating characters. So we did Gwen, and now I get to do a character. Also, we had a little pre-stream sub from Atsu333. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. You were so on point, I thought you were a robot. I basically am, Rufus, so.
He was talking to me.
Oh, okay. See, you need your own fucking account, Evan.
I know who he's talking to.
Great. Okay, so I can go first now, and would you recommend going with Ghost Rider right away, or no?
Ghost Rider or running over here with somebody and grabbing this second midline hammer.
Okay. I think I will maybe move up with Zemo, because Zemo has that aura with him that amps attacks, and then Moon Knight can move into it and then potentially do damage.
Yep.
We'll see. So, Baron Zemo has a move value of long.
Yes.
And they
Very
have
fast.
these wonderful templates in this game that have like these bendy moves in them. So you can like plan out a more complicated move. I freaking love this. So one of these combined together is 1 long movement?
1 long movement. Yep.
Jeez. Okay.
And you can move anywhere touching the stick.
Okay. And why is that?
Over there.
What would I need to have done to do that?
Just had an extra power.
That's
your
on him.
leadership. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Everybody has access to Blade's leadership.
We are now running a vote for who's going to win this game. If anyone votes for me, you're a fucking idiot. There we go. I'll set the expectations. Scott, you're also on point. Thank you, Rufus. I appreciate it. We lost the mics.
How dare we?
Yeah, apparently that scene lost. Remember when I said OBS deleted things that I didn't have selected?
Yeah.
Found more deleted things.
Okay. Serial killers. Miniac for the win. Yeah. I'm going to try my best here, stream. Okay. So I did my thing. I moved. What are you going to do now?
I'm up. Just gonna play it safe, and Miles is gonna come over here and just occupy one of these soda bottles.
Okay.
Second quick double move.
I feel like I should just like mimic what you're doing right now. But
I kick ass for the Lord.
You mentioned this guy, Iron Fist, to be kind of like a sacrificial lamb, or was that Zemo?
That's Iron Fist. Yep.
Fist. Okay,
He's
so
probably gonna spend his day protecting Blade from the evil Spider-Man.
okay, so I can get to this objective in one move.
Yep.
What do you recommend I do with my other action though?
It's
Nothing.
not unreasonable to just chill.
Yeah, because everything else, I have a. So when an ability like Cheese Strike, for instance, has a range of 2, is that referring to this thing?
Yep.
Okay.
And then just between us, any part to any part.
Okay.
You could do the greedy thing and like double move and you use your leadership and try to bother me over here, but like watch out for Venom later.
Right. Yeah. You could just come in and mess
Definitely
with me.
be greedy and aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah, just moving once and chilling.
I'll do that. I'm sure it doesn't make much of a difference if I'm staying 1 inch away from this thing. I think you can get to me no matter what you want to do.
Yep.
But we will try that. First time Scotty versus Ryan the veteran.
Oh boy.
This is gonna end. The odds on Scott are now 10-1, so I had to bet for
So I
Scott,
have
which
to
means
give it
Scott
to
will
you?
lose. Yeah. No, you can't.
I can't give it to you.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
All right, Venom's gonna go. He's gonna move way less than he's able to and pick up this hammer. And then just come over here and do nothing. Hanging out.
Okay.
The other Spider-Man.
Is there some reason why you're not moving anyone over there? Is there?
Moon Knight's over there. He's scary.
Okay. So there is some chance that I could actually get over there.
Yeah, Moon Knight has a range 4 attack, so there's a. If I end up on the far side of the orange juice, there's a world in which I get attacked. Like, doesn't really cause much problem, but like I might as well.
Sure. Okay. So my Ghost Rider has a move of medium. That's probably for balance reasons, right? It's on a motorcycle. You should be able to move.
You also have a gigantic base too.
Okay, yeah.
And a way to spend power to move along, I'm pretty sure.
That's a great point. In this game, you actually move front of base to back of base.
Yep.
So you are gaining the size of your base each time you move. And if you move twice with both your activations, then you get to double up on that twice. Okay. Now I know you can throw terrain. You can be thrown into terrain in this
Sure
game.
can.
So would you say that like being next to terrain is in general a bad idea?
Generally, no.
Okay.
If it's something you or bigger, you get cover from it, so you just get to automatically have a defense when you're getting attacked.
Okay.
Otherwise, no. Like, you're kind of probably in range to get thrown into something anyway, and it's almost better to get thrown into terrain than get thrown into your friends.
You're right. Okay.
And then don't forget your hammer before you go.
Yes. So I'm going to move an inch beyond.
You're already in range, right?
Oh, I just gotta pick it up. Right. Okay. That was one of the things you mentioned about Ghost Rider.
Yep.
I'll expend that
Big
one
base
power.
superiority. Yep.
Yeah. Big base superiority. And then I get to move twice. So yeah. I will, I think, sneak over here.
I kick ass for the Lord.
Can you generally move over terrain? Like,
Yeah, if you're bigger than it or have various rules to just ignore it. So like the only things that'll be,
For the Lord.
I think everybody I'm playing has some. Everybody on my side except Medusa can just like ignore anything.
Okay.
I believe Moon Knight has Wall Crawler. Ghost Rider's gigantic, so he gets to ignore everything.
so like the size stat in this game.
The size stat matters for going over terrain, getting cover, and then also how much damage you're dealing to people if you get yeeted into them.
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
I feel
mostly
like-
just these two big guys in the middle are gonna impede movement.
these big.
Yeah,
things.
just this big tall cylinder thing
Gotcha.
in the building.
Okay. I feel like I could move closer, but then I'd kind of be leaving behind. Oh, what? Why don't I just go occupy this
Yeah,
orange thing?
I would get on the orange juice for sure.
Yeah, I'll just do
Get that extra power for next turn.
Yes. Okay.
Score some points. All right.
Knock the car at someone's face. We'll try. Evan with the
gonna
sub.
Walk forward twice again and hide behind this spot.
Don't out me like that, Scott. God,
What don't you like?
I'm incognito interacting with myself.
Okay, I won't say that ever again. Glip13, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Also, PA Gamer Dad says, best way to spend a painting evening. Heck yeah, dude. Glad to have you here. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Nice. All right, cool. So I have one dude left to go. That is
two,
Blade.
right?
Two? Oh, yeah, Moon Knight and Blade. You're right.
Visible man over there.
Yes. Is there any value in like getting on top of terrain, or is that not helpful?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Like, you will have cover. If it's something bigger than you, to get onto it, you just move slow instead of whatever your normal speed is.
What is your slow move? Is that same for everyone? Okay.
Yep, just slow. Just the slow tool.
Okay.
Mostly it's cover. Or, like, if I wanted to get something behind this stupid building, like, get up in there and just better vantage point.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. So at this stage, do you think I can reach Enchantress with Moon Knight or no?
Let's find out.
So I have a move and then a 4?
Yep, so here's roughly 4. Does a medium get you up there? Looks like it does.
I would say it does.
Yep. You can be on the point too.
Yeah, let's just do that just to see what happens, right?
Yep.
I'll place my main template, move front to back, be next to my objective, and then I will use an ability called Nope, not Bow Staff.
Crescent something? The other one.
Oh, sorry.
He's not Batman. It's not Bat Crescents or whatever those
So
are
I got
called.
Bow Staff, Throwing Crescents.
Throwing Crescents. There we go.
Okay. The target symbol is the range.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yep.
After it
And that's
resolves,
range 4.
I get 1 energy.
Yep. And if you get a standard hit in that, you get to go again.
Okay.
Yep.
So
And
it
then-
uses my strength characteristic, sorry, my fist characteristic, which does that have a term?
Physical.
Physical.
Physical damage.
Okay.
You're rolling 4 dice.
4 dice, and I'm looking for.
Enchantress is kind of rude. She's a 2 physical defense, but she gets to use her Mystic of 5 unless you pay 2 power. You don't have that. So maybe next time.
Okay. So I'm looking
rolling
for
5.
fit for skulls, wilds.
No, crits, hits, and wilds, not skulls.
What's a hit?
The explosion,
Explosion, crit.
the exclamation, and the wilds the swirl. Yep.
Oh, all right. I did the thing. All right, here we go. Here's my hit roll.
Yep.
I got one
I'm just
crit.
gonna roll right next to it. I also have 1 crit and 1 wild, so we'll both add an extra die, and you're missing 1 actually. It's 4, right?
Oh, you're right. I have one more.
Yep.
So one more hit.
Yep. And then we both add a die for crits.
Okay.
Nice.
That doesn't keep generating, right?
No, just once.
Okay, so the way that hits work in this game is crits generate more attack dice, hits are just straight up hits, and then also I potentially could have rolled a wild, which is a swirly symbol, and that can be whatever face I want it to be, or what can
No,
that be?
it's still just a hit, but sometimes it triggers additional stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
But in your case, you actually want the just normal hits anyway to trigger your stuff.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. So I ended up with 4 successes.
Yep, to my 3. So I'll take 1 damage, just the difference between the 2.
Okay.
Get a power because you hurt me.
Okay.
You'll get a power.
'Cause that's what the thing says, right? Okay.
And then you get your rapid fire. You get to do it again.
Okay. Rapid fire. All right. So do you get the defense die again?
I do get all 5. Would you like to pay 2 so I don't?
Would you advise?
Probably.
Let's do it. I'm gonna
All
pay
right,
2.
so I'm rolling 2 this time.
All right, and then I'll roll my dice and I'll move it offside. Then you
Sure.
can roll yours in there, just so everyone can
good.
see what's going on. All right, I am looking for not a super great roll, so
Nope,
just
just
2
2.
hits.
And then we're looking at nothing. My leadership from Miles is I get defensive rerolls.
Okay.
So I'll just reroll 1 and stay at nothing. So I'll take 2 damage.
Okay. And generally speaking, how much health does a typical character have in Marvel Crisis Protocol?
Generally in the like 5 to 6 range until you get to like the really big guys.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So Enchantress is a 6, and when you daze her, she'll flip over and be a 5.
Okay. So I just got pretty lucky right then. I'm assuming.
That's a lot of
right?
damage.
Yeah, because like not only did you roll 5 dice, you rolled worse than me, and then you just had the rerolls and didn't get anything from that either. So I got a little bit lucky.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was telling you earlier too. With the like, this is a very attacker-favored game.
Yes.
Like, your dice are better. You're generally rolling more. You weren't in that case, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a very attacker-favored game.
Okay, cool. And then I have 1 character left to go. Do you have some left to go with?
Yep,
Yes.
I have Medusa.
Medusa.
And she's gonna come forward and hope to do something similar, but I think we're out of range. So she is a 3 range attack, and Yep, we're just out.
Call it
She's
in.
just gonna, nah, it's fine.
Okay.
She's just gonna hang out with the orange juice with her friend.
That was entirely intentional. I am a master MCP gamer.
A god.
Captain Eric, thank you for the sub. Rufus Kick, gifting subs. If you got gifted a sub from Rufus, let him know in the chat. MCP has tons of crazy cool modern terrain. It does. I'm loving
really
the
does.
dumpster and like the little bodega. I think that's cool.
They recently put out like a fucking gigantic jet.
Jet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean the Quinjet?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
throw
I
the jet?
saw that at the store.
I don't know what size it is. I think it might be like beyond the normal ability to throw stuff, but
Okay.
like, hopefully
Hopefully, yeah.
Hulk throws anything.
he does.
Hulk throw table.
The X-Men Quinjet. Okay, that's what it's called, yeah. It's unthrowable? Okay, it feels bad.
Lame.
Lame. So Hellkite, thanks for the sub. All right. Okay, so
All right. So you still got Blade, right?
I got Blade, yes. And we'll just we'll come up right next to that
Yep.
objective, and he has a medium move as well. I'm assuming.
Yes.
What
I believe so.
He's got the longer
Zemo.
one.
Yep.
He's just a fast guy.
And then I think Ghost Rider gets to spend 2 or 3 power to also make a long, just as a like free action.
Oh gosh.
And then potentially one of the cool things you could do there is use your leadership bump of the night.
Mhm.
Since you're already scoring that with Iron Fist, he could be a little bit more aggressive and just like do that quick bump and smack Gwen around a little bit.
Let's do it. Okay. So you're saying a term that I'm not entirely familiar with, a leadership thing.
Yep. So
what is that?
every faction has a leader or 2. I think there's 1 with 3 at this point, but on your card you'll have it's a little star.
Okay.
And as long as you're in that affiliation for the game, you get to use it. It's available to everybody on your team, not just your affiliated people.
Okay.
And it's generally good. And Blade has one of the best ones.
Okay. Okay. Everyone, throw that card up there. Bump in the night from Blade once per turn at any time during an allied character's activation, so including his own.
Yep.
It can spend 1 power. If it does, place the character within 1 inch of its current position.
Yep.
Okay. So I don't know if I like super min-max my movement here, but if I bump 1 more inch,
It
is
should
that going to
be
put me in range?
really close.
I don't know if I got
Because
that
it's
Oh, I have
it's just Blade's character card.
far. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have throwing glaives with a range of 4.
Yep. And then bump
that-
should get you there because we're going to cheat a little bit, but
Oh.
1 plus your base into the middle.
Come on.
Because I'm a bad downloader. Then I'll take these back.
Cool.
Does
Now
he
I
have
get-
the ability on the injured side?
It's on both, yeah.
Yeah. Boom, there it is. Got cards. Good luck reading that, cell phone users. I get fucked. No, I'm just kidding. All right, okay. So now we're going to do the attack from Blade. I'm looking for the card.
This is Mystic Katana for 5 dice.
Oh, we're using that instead of the throwing glaives?
Oh, for sure, we're in range. More damage.
More damage. Okay, so Katana uses the eyes, Mystic.
Yep.
So you're right, got 4.
Gwen's a threes across the board. So she is,
So she's using the Mystic stat as well.
yes.
Okay. All
You'll
right.
always defend with the same attack type. And then you're using the like barbell symbol from the card on the attack itself, not whatever's printed at the top.
Oh.
So that's 5, I believe, right?
So that's what you use for defense rolls only, that
so
number?
across the top is your defenses.
Gotcha.
And then you match it up to whatever your opponent's attack type is.
Okay. Because it has that eye symbol next to it is a Mystic type attack, which then
Yeah,
means you
exactly.
Okay, I got it. Okay. All right,
I think you had another hit that you knocked away when you slid them across the table.
I am not above taking charity from Ryan Vega, so I'll take it. I'll
Gwen's
take it.
just a 3. We're gonna roll it right into yours because we're bad. Normally I would be able to re-roll 1 die here for my leadership. Oh wait, no, she's holding a hammer. Never mind. So I do get to modify skulls, which you normally can't because of my leadership.
Okay.
I rolled it into nothing, so we're chilling at 2. Blade's attack has what's called Pierce. It's a wild trigger,
Okay.
which just says you get to turn 1 of my dice to blanks.
Okay. Well, the
So-
only one that's good, the shield.
Nope, both of them are.
Both of them are
But-
okay.
We're still gonna knock that away, and I'll take 2 damage.
Okay. And then you get energy, and do I get energy for making the katana
Yep,
swing?
I believe you'll get 2 as well.
All right, let's check that.
I think that's a per damage.
Yeah, it's per damage. You are right. So because I dealt 2 damage, I gained 2 power
Yep.
on Blade, putting it up to 3. Or did I have to spend 1 to use Bump in the Night?
You spent one to use bump in the night.
I'm at 2 then. Okay. All right. Very cool. Ryan is letting me win right now. Feels good. Okay. Now, because I went last.
Yep. So I will have priority on the next turn.
You get to go first. All right. And that was turn 1.
That's
correct?
the whole round.
Okay.
So I'm
Oh my
holding.
god.
Oh my. What was that?
I'm not even ready for that.
You're not ready for the turns?
No.
Have a sexy animation you're ready for, bro?
Dude, I wasn't prepared for it to happen that quickly.
I know. We're moving quick. Let's take a moment here and
Turn's
check
gonna
out
be
your.
We're
like
gonna
10
pause and
minutes.
wait for him.
Yeah, dude. It's a very nice rule set. That is good because after trying to learn how to play Blood Bowl, my God, that rule book.
Chimera's definitely right. I denied you Dr. Voodoo on purpose.
Dr. Voodoo.
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause he's
Why'd
rude.
you do that?
He's rude.
Yeah, but I want to be rude.
I mean, that's why you have Ghost Rider.
Okay.
He can't give you everything.
okay. He's cracked. Does that mean he's OP?
That man doesn't mess around.
No, he doesn't.
No.
There it is, turn 5, baby.
I just changed it to 2.
All right, so we're 3 hours in. Turn
All right.
5. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm looking at it. It says 2.
That's okay.
Sure didn't.
It looked nice. That's all that matters.
Yep. All right.
That was just
So,
a backwards
End of the
2.
round, we have our cleanup step. I don't have any triggers. I don't believe you have any triggers in the cleanup step right now.
Okay.
Nobody's died yet, so we're just doing points. I've got 2 hammers. You've got 2 hammers. I've got 2 orange juices, and you have 2 orange juices.
Perfect.
So we're both getting 4.
All right, 4 to 4.
Stack those and move to turn 2.
Wait,
Excellent.
you both have 4 VP already?
Yeah,
Yep.
Wild.
this game moves fast, baby.
Sure does.
I love it.
All right. So next is the power phase. Everybody except our handful of cheaters are going to get 1 in power at the beginning of the turn.
My cheater is Zemo, right?
Your cheater's Iron Fist.
Okay.
And then also everybody that's next to an orange juice gets an extra power too.
Okay.
Is this like sponsored by Tropicana or something?
It is.
Exactly.
I think Blade, because he bumped forward, is no longer next to that orange juice.
Is nuts.
So I got Ghost Rider getting an extra 1 and Moon Knight.
Yep. So I have Enchantress, Medusa, and Miles getting 1 extra.
And Enchantress is a bit stacked right now, is she
She
not?
has a billion power.
And you mentioned earlier how power is kind of like the life force of this game.
Yep.
I mean, other than like hit points being the literal life force.
Yeah. Power is how you're gonna do most of your cool guy stuff.
Okay, cool.
So I guess like
Let's see
let's
it.
do some cool guy stuff.
Let's see it. Yeah. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I am terrified right now.
So Medusa will go, or not Medusa, Enchantress will go first with her 8 power of 10 total she can have at any one time.
Oh, there's a max amount you can
I
have.
have a maximum of 10.
Okay.
She is within range 3 of Zemo, who
Oh, no.
has one of your hammers.
Oh no.
She's
See
gonna
ya, Zemo.
spend 2 power to kindly request you walk on over here to play with us.
Get that top down, Evan.
She's going to then spend.
sir.
I'm so done with OBS.
It's done with you too.
She's going to use one of her actions and spend 3 power to do what's Amora's Kiss, and
Okay.
just kindly request that Zemo gives her the hammer he's holding.
Are you kissing on me?
Yeah, she is.
Okay,
She
okay.
would just kindly like this beautiful hammer,
Rude.
and then she's going to bash you over the head with it.
What?
With her now 6 die energy beam.
Normally she has
5.
5. Okay, and so the hammer amps up any kind of attack.
Any attack.
Okay, cool.
So she's rolling 6 energy defense or attack into Zemo,
Okay.
who I believe just has a 3 energy defense.
Let me get this out of your way.
Yep.
All right, so Zemo, you are right, has a energy defense stat of 3.
Yep.
So I will roll 3 dice, and how many successes? Oh boy.
I'm looking at a lot.
Okay.
Oh,
Zemo is looking a little rip right now. Hey,
maybe
2
not.
shields.
All right.
Does
so
the hit count as defense or no?
no,
Okay.
just for offense.
All right, we'll throw it
but
away
you
then.
will need that die in a second.
Okay, we'll keep it.
She rolled. That was not 2 crits. That was 1 crit.
That was 2 crits, wasn't it?
No, it was. I'm pretty sure I bumped it. I thought it was only 1 when I was moving them.
Okay, okay.
So she'll add 1 for her crits and roll into another hit.
Very nice.
Zemo has a range 2 aura that he counts for that lets him reroll 1 attack or defense die.
Strategic genius.
Yep.
I'm a genius.
You will get to reroll that hit and hope to not take all of this damage. Nope. So you're looking at 3.
Ouch.
Our friend Enchantress does have a wild trigger called Sap Power. So
Okay.
I'm going to take 1 of your power right now.
Okay.
So she'll get 1 for that.
So I'll put that one back in my bin over here.
Yep. And then she'll just get 1 because that's what her attack does.
Okay. And then Zemo will take 3 hits,
Yep.
but also take 3 energy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, Enchantress's card is so big.
So
I'm
gigantic.
still mad they like swapped from a portrait to landscape and only did half of the game.
Yeah. Jim Crimines is Miniac playing with the blade model he painted. I am indeed. Some feedback would be nice if the turn screen wasn't all white almost. It's quite the flashbang. Good feedback.
It is good feedback.
That is
it would
good
also be
feedback.
nice if it didn't just keep showing turn 5 for some reason.
Yeah. We can very easily change the background color. Thank you for the feedback. 68 Rain.
Yep.
All right.
Does Zemo's counterattack work on everything or just physical attacks?
Let's see.
I don't remember.
Counter-Strike. After an attack gets its character resolved, you may use this superpower.
Sounds like all of them.
Yes. If the attacker is within 3, roll 4 dice. Deal 1 damage to attacker for each crit and each wild road. Okay. So I can just
Probably
Enchantress.
would like to. Yep.
I would, yes. So this is just a
Yeah.
reaction.
I'll pull all of these out for you.
Do they make different colored D8s for this game?
They did. There's I've seen a handful of companies that do.
Okay.
That I don't know exactly what the rules in a like real sense would be on people using them. Like I wouldn't care.
Yeah, yeah. Do you like play this game competitively where like people would care about that kind of stuff, or
I'm sure there's somebody. Like whether that person
a D8's a
has
D8, right?
any right to that claim, I don't know.
Okay. So 4 dice, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're using Zemo's Counter-Strike ability that I can use after he gets attacked. Looking for wilds and crits. We got none of
We're
them.
not taking any damage.
So no damage. No worries. No worries. Okay. Is that the end of
And that
Ench's?
is the end of Enchantress's action.
Okay. Do you call her Ench ever? Okay, that's a Dota 2 thing. Never mind. All right. So I think the play right here is because Zemo got pulled over there. I think it's to go join him with Ghost Rider because he has that strategic.
Oh, I attacked you?
Yes.
Ghost Rider gets a power.
Why?
I don't remember what. It's
you're
just
being-
one,
'cause you're being
no,
nice
it's
to
just
me?
one of his rules.
Spirit of Vengeance. After an attack targeting an allied character is resolved, it is dealt. If it dealt 1 damage, it gains 1 power. Or he gains 1 power. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Mean, scary motorcycle.
So you think? I mean, do you think the play is to saddle up over there and just whip some people?
I mean, his whip's pretty scary, and he has a hammer.
Okay. Well, I mean, that sounds.
Yeah, like
I don't know what that means, chat, but I'm fucking ready to roll. Let's do it. Okay. So he's gonna move medium, and the attack that would you recommend? Oh, I have a range here of B3. What does that mean?
okay. So there's 2. One is A for area, and the other's B for beam. So you'll lay down what was the number?
B3.
B3. So you'll take your 3, and anywhere off of your base, lay the template down, and if it hits multiple models, it hits multiple models.
Okay. Can I hit my mouth with it?
You can, but they'll only take 1 damage.
Okay.
So you don't actually make a full attack.
Interesting. Okay, so there is a friendly fire mechanic, but it's not
Yes.
like crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. So would you recommend in this scenario to use the Chains of Damnation or to use Flames of Hell, or does it not matter? Oh, I can flame
how
tell
much-
both of them.
How much does his use the nitrous and make a long move across the board cost?
Hell on Wheels costs 3 energy.
I think I would make a long move across the table and beam my toys.
I can't beam you as well because that
Oh,
costs
that
2
costs
energy.
power? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So-
a normal attack, then into
Alright.
a beam if you do well.
Okay.
Probably
So
pretty good.
let's do it. So he has a medium move.
Ooh, no, use your whatever we just called it.
The zoom.
The nitrous.
The Hell on Wheels. So I'll spend 3 power here to upgrade my move to a long.
Yep. Not even an action.
Yeah.
Just
Oh my
does
gosh,
it.
this is not an action.
No, this just happens.
I was gonna swing twice now.
Sure does. With a hammer.
Woo! Let's go! Okay, I'm ready.
Goodbye, toys.
Should I hit Ench first or Enchantress first or no? Is that a waste of the
It's-
first attack?
How much does you said the beam was 2
The beam costs 2 energy, yes. 2 power.
power? And how many dice is it rolling?
It's rolling 5, whereas Chains of Damnation rolls 6.
I think I would attack Enchantress.
Okay.
And then you're still hoping for the beam, but the beam would be to clean it up.
Right, yeah. So, Chains of Damnation rolls 6 dice. My first attack on my card, and
Energy,
I
you
get 7. No energy. Sorry, no power.
Or no, what type of attack is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the swirly one, the yellow swirly one. Is that energy?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I get 1 extra die because I am possessing a hammer.
Yep.
And you get to defend with your.
Yep, she's using the big one, but
Okay. And I don't get to. I don't have the ability to prevent that because I spent all my power. All right. Looking for
Probably
crits,
fine.
hits, and swirls.
all of those things.
Or wilds.
Yep.
2 crits. Can
She'll roll
start
5.
take these out?
Way worse. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just take those away.
All right.
And then we'll both do crits. You've got 2, I've got 1.
All right. Got nothing for my crits.
Same. I will get to reroll this hit. And I will survive.
I get to reroll
Handily.
1 die because of Zemo nearby.
Sure do.
And so I'll just roll another die.
just
That's
grab
a
one.
failure. We need something here.
Ooh,
wild.
damage. Does he have a wild thing on that attack? I don't remember.
Let's see.
Incinerate, which is horrifying.
I don't think he does. I gain power equal to the damage dealt. And then, it does Hex.
Hex.
After its attack is resolved, the character gains the Hex special condition. What does that do?
So Hex is, I don't get to add dice for crits.
Okay.
The crits themselves still count, but you don't add extras.
Okay, cool. How do you get rid of conditions in this game?
When you would die, all of them are gone. You fully reset, basically. Otherwise, one of your actions could be a shake, which is remove 1, which you really don't want to do.
Okay. It's like a waste of an action.
It hurts. Like, conditions are very painful and most of the time end up permanent. Like, you're not generally
You're
not generally shaking because usually it is very painful to be doing so.
Do you think that's an area of improvement in this game's rule set, token cleansing, or no?
Not so much. There's a handful of factions that are better at getting rid of them, like just their leaderships. Okay, you don't have these. I think Blade even has a thing that's like spend a power, take conditions off.
Okay.
But they're generally a little bit less impactful than like Guild Ball conditions would be too.
Yeah.
You're not bleeding out.
Right, yeah, that's true. Okay, so I still have 1 action to spend, and so I will spend it again on Chains of Damnation, which again is 7 dice to roll. And
did we get enough power to do anything cool?
Nope.
I don't remember how much his stuff costs.
we got 1 power. Flames of Hell is 2 power,
Sad.
and I'm seeing a 5, a 3, and a 2.
Nope. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do the 6 or 7 into 5 again.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We are looking for, I got a swirl.
Yep. Crit over there.
And then I'll reroll 1 because of Zemo's little aura. Didn't get anything for that.
And then she'll roll her 5 and roll really well again.
Nice.
Enchantress is a survivor.
She's a survivor. All right.
Does not want to take damage.
Roll 1 for my crit.
Yep.
Didn't turn anything, so no damage
No
done to
damage.
Enchantress.
What a hero.
What a hero. All right, that was my activation. Now on to you, sir.
On to me. What do I want to do? I mean, I kind of just want to get these people away from me. Is Motorcycle Man a size 3 or a size 4? I don't remember.
Motorcycle Man is a size 3.
Okay. I think Medusa's going to go, and she's just going to try to push him away.
Okay.
So her main attack, Braid Bash, has a wild trigger that's she just gets to push a size 3 small.
Okay.
If she rolls really well, she gets to do it again.
Okay.
So she's going to make a 5-die physical attack into Ghost Rider.
Okay.
And she is not happy about that.
Damn.
So I don't remember his. Is he a 3 or a 4 physical?
Physical, he's 3.
Okay.
All right, so I'm looking for.
Those
Oh,
symbols.
yeah. I got 2 crits.
Yep. So
Roll-
she'll roll in 1 for hers. Get nothing. Oh God.
So just 3 defense dice.
That's 3. Yep.
All right.
I am going to take my reroll that Enchantress gets just on the off chance we hit our wild. We don't.
Okay,
So-
you're fishing for the push. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that makes
Dice.
sense.
So she'll accomplish nothing and she'll do it again. Ooh, way better that time though. So we're looking
Alright.
at 3 to
3
be good.
hits. Jim Criminy says, I'm digging all the different games played on this channel. We are trying. We're trying to play and represent all kinds of different games, not just GW games, not just the ones we like to play, like A Song of Ice and Fire. But
Yeah, we don't like this game, but we have to play it.
Yeah, we have to.
We really only want to play Song all the time.
Oops. Okay.
Yep, one of those is yours.
I am rolling amazingly.
2 crits for me, 1 for you.
Nothing on my crit. So just,
I have a reroll for being Medusa. 5. Still no
Nice.
wild trigger though.
okay. So I'm taking 2 damage. And I think I gained
Or
3.
3 damage, right?
Did you do
Yeah.
5 to my 3?
5 to your 2.
Is the,
this is- yeah,
right. I'm sorry, you're
That's a
right.
hit.
So I think I gain 4 power for this because
Does
of
he get
his.
one for his own, for himself getting attacked? or
I'm
just
not
other
sure.
people?
Let's see here. Nope, another allied
other
character.
people?
Okay, so just the power for that, and then he took how much?
3
3.
of like 8 or something ridiculous.
I'm blind. Where is his health pool?
The heartbeat.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so he's down to 5.
All right. Well, we failed, so now we have to spend power to get rid of you. She has a 3-cost character throw that can throw size 3, and she's just gonna.
She's gonna huck me.
Does not want you here. You're scary. So just kindly go over there.
What is that? So it seems like he can kind of get wherever he wants, kind of.
Yep.
So what does that do? Pushing him away, like 3 inches plus his base width.
Mostly it makes you have to come back later.
I'll have to burn an action
Yep,
to.
have to
Okay.
do something.
Right, that makes sense.
Just taxes you a little bit.
All right.
It's
definitely worth.
And that's gonna be Medusa.
All right.
And that side of the table, unfortunately.
So it's interesting you say that because Moon Knight is sitting on that drink, which you should have one on your side as well, correct?
Yep, it's right here, right behind the pillar.
Okay, and
They're both on it.
they're both on it. But if I walk over there and I stun Enchantress, I'll have 2 healthy on it, and you'll have 1 healthy, and I will count as claiming it. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you might not necessarily want to give up yours.
Okay.
And you could also, if you daze Enchantress and then Zemo walks onto the point, neither of us will score it. So you'll end up ahead in points just because neither of us are scoring this one, but you kept yours. Kind of deal too.
Oh, I forgot that Zemo hasn't gone yet.
Yep, and lived.
Yes. All right, because he took some damage earlier on. Okay. The question is because everything has gone over there, I don't need to worry about that. So is
Yeah,
there
you
any
definitely can wait.
Right. So so you would say there's an advantage to starting over here now
Yep.
and working this.
Yeah, especially with the damage you dealt to Gwen at the end of last turn,
Oh, right.
because she also has a hammer.
Oh, and do I have some way as Blade of getting that hammer from you or no?
Just killing her.
Just killing her.
But
Okay.
she's also the softest model on the team.
All right. I like
Not close.
I like hitting soft people. So let's do it. I'll go in with Blade. And are you? Should I do a? Okay, so I have energy.
Yeah, how much power does that man have?
He has 3.
I think his suspender's 4.
Yes, his Knight of the Dampier is 4.
Yep.
Okay.
One thing you could do is you have your tactics card.
Oh, right.
What's it called? Siege of Darkness.
Yes.
It may not be the best use because I don't believe Iron Fist is in range to do anything with it, but everybody else probably is.
Except for.
Yeah, he doesn't have the power for it right now.
Yeah.
It might be worth just saving it.
Yeah, we'll save it. So yeah, that's another thing worth mentioning to the stream. There are tactics cards in this game, which I think is it always a deck of 5?
You have a pool of 10 and you pick 5 for the game.
Okay, and they are faction specific cards, right?
Yep, you have faction specific, you have some character specific, and then there's generic stuff as well.
Okay. And then some of them are reactive, some of them are more active. I think
so
4 or 5 of mine are reactive, right?
Yeah,
Other than
a lot of the ones that see play are reactive.
Okay.
And then like your big faction card is an active that's just all of my friends attack you.
I know, yeah. I love how straightforward it is. It's great.
I would like to roll dice, please.
So yeah, taking Gwen out now
Yep.
is great because she doesn't get to activate then,
Yep.
right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll
And
go
if
for
you end up, if you can do it in 1-2, you might even get to retreat and like hide from Miles and Venom too.
that. Yeah. So let's see. First of all, we're gonna do a katana attack. So I don't have enough power to do the other one. That has a range of 2.
Yep, which we're in from last turn.
Okay, didn't move, moving. All right, so this has the barbell symbol of 5. So
Yep.
we're rolling 5 dice for this
Mystic.
swing.
Gwen's all 3s. She's pretty painless in that way.
Okay, so we're looking for crits.
All
Hits.
of those. We're looking for
Woo,
those results.
baby! Stream, look at me now.
All right, so I have to roll
3 crits.
I have to roll crits and then
Crits and
then
yeah,
some.
yeah.
Because you have the pierce too, so I need 5 if I want to even survive.
no.
Oh,
Hey!
say there's a chance before your crit.
All right, let's see if we generate more.
Oh, great.
Yikes.
Okay, she'll roll hers in, and then normally I would get a reroll, but that doesn't add up to 5. So Gwen will take 3 in dace.
Okay, so in this game, when a hero loses its hit points, it doesn't die fully, it becomes dazed.
Yep.
You want to explain what that is?
Yep, so a character has both an injured and a healthy side. They start on the healthy, obviously.
Yeah.
After they run out of health the first time, at the end of the round, you flip them over. They come back, all their health's back. They lose any conditions they had. And usually have a boatload of power to do stuff with next turn.
Right, yeah.
So you don't have to worry about her next turn.
Okay.
She does drop a hammer. You get to place it anywhere within range 2 of Gwen.
Okay, so range 2, which is just right on me,
Probably right on top of you.
Yeah,
And then spend 1 to pick it up.
Spend 1 to, okay, so for that attack, did I gain any power for it? Is it 1?
3.
Is it 1 per damage? So we will gain 3, take 1 away to pick up the hammer.
Yep.
And then because you gave me the strategy, I'll just retreat away. So Miles has to work for it. And that's a move of medium.
Yep, and then you have bump as well if you want to get further, but
Gosh, I'm cheating.
that may be excessive.
Yeah. I think we'll conserve it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I
I'll
would
conserve
probably
it.
even just like stand at like max 1 behind the orange juice too.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Or wherever the terrain lets you.
Okay. Cool.
Uh-oh, Gwen. At least she'll have friends next turn.
Yes.
All right,
do
so
your
I'm on
worst.
this side of the table still.
Chad, I'm doing it! Ryan's losing to me.
All right, what are we doing? Venom doesn't have any power, so he's kind of sad and slow without power. He's a range 3. What's going on over here?
Someone typed exclamation mark Scott and says, Scott is painting Void Spirit from Dota 2. Doctor,
Nice.
Hey Scott, I finished Scourge of Fate yesterday. It was very good, and I don't enjoy reading all that stuff. Good suggestion. Amazing. Okay, that's a Warhammer novel. I'm trying to remember which one it is. What's the plot of that? Dr. 3, help me out.
Nope, not even close.
Valreg says, Crisis Protocol is one of those games that I'm always tempted by whenever someone brings it up. Then I remember my pile of shame and pass. Feels bad. How dare, what teams are they playing? We're doing Midnight Suns versus the Webway Warriors?
Web Warriors.
Web Warriors. Oh, the Varangard novel, nice. Okay, so that was the one video where I was making up a Chaos Warrior scheme. Scott setting up the epic turn of fate. I have no idea what that means.
I have no idea.
Okay. I know that was like a MCP thing.
Not to me. All right, so I've measured out Venom, and he is incredibly sad.
Oh no.
He is a slow boy.
Sounds like you have to pull someone closer with Miles maybe, and then
It's sounding like I might have to go just like play with Iron Fist and hope it works out. Oops, Miles. That's illegal.
Yeah, all right, cool, Doctor.
All right, so Miles is going to just use one of his actions to take a medium move on over here. And then he's gonna spend 2 power to do his web swing, which just lets him place range 3. And he wants to play with this hammer you've left over here now. So he's gonna come contest your point and use his physical attack web line kick on Blade.
Have I left the hammer somewhere?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
just want to knock it off of you.
Oh, who has one?
Blade.
Oh, you're attacking Blade.
Yep,
All right.
gotta kill him. He stole my hammer. It's illegal.
I did, yes. Okay.
All right, so normally this would be a 4-die attack, but since I used web swing, I've got some added momentum.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna add 2.
Okay.
And 6.
Is it always 2 that you add, or?
Yeah, it's-
Okay.
His web swing just adds 2 to the next web line kick he makes.
Hope you roll poorly.
And we
Oh
sure did.
no, Ryan! What's happening?
Okay, so 1 damage coming at you. You
So-
gotta.
Scott got that beginner luck.
I do. Okay, of all the 8 sides on the dice, 2 of them are blanks?
2 are blanks, 1's a skull, and 1's a shield. The other 4 are good for me.
Oh no! Okay, what kind of attack was that?
That was physical.
All right, so we're rolling 3 dice for my defense for old lady boy. Ah! Ryan is a really good teacher. He is.
I appreciate it.
Ooh,
I gotcha.
equally as bad. All
Oh
right.
no, that's worse.
That's worse.
Nothing.
Right, nothing.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Hell yeah, 1 damage.
So do you get the hammer or do I drop it?
No, I have to kill you.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to viewer buying a T-shirt.
Thank you, viewer. By the way, if you want to buy merch on the store, a notification will appear on the stream when you do so. So if you don't want to donate just money into a endless void, you can get something for your cash. But at the moment, because the site just changed and got a little facelift, there is no place for you to put your name in
Oh,
message.
Sad.
So it's anonymous viewer buying something. I'm sorry. I'll fix it soon.
You got to fix it.
I will. The site got updated literally yesterday. It's all done. Check it out. Miniac.co.
unbelievable.
It looks hot.
Yep.
It looks super hot. Did you see it?
No, but I can look at it now.
You go look at it.
All right.
They're very
Miles
swingy.
struggling a bit. He's going to opt to just spend 1 power to use his attack discard advanced R&D and give 1 of his power to Venom.
Okay.
So maybe Venom can do something this turn.
Okay.
So they're all once and done. So advanced R&D down.
Okay. 4 left.
You're up.
Okay. So if I had used my bump in the night, oh no, that wouldn't have mattered. I guess I could have moved further
You could
away.
have been further.
Yeah.
His kick is a range 3 though. So
Okay.
we're fast. We're getting to you. Whether it's effective or not, up for debate. But we're gonna get to you.
I think, yeah, I feel like when you can make your opponent come to you, it's very nice when they can't disengage, because then you can just punch them twice, right?
Yep.
So I'll do that. Not Baron Zemo, Iron Fist, Danny Rand. I got 4 energy on this boy.
Mortal Iron Fist with no way to spend it other than spending 8.
I know, what the heck, dude?
The guy's a jerk.
All right, we'll do Chi Strike then.
Yep.
Range of 2, roll 5 dice. After this attack is resolved, I gain energy equal to my damage, and then I also have a wild effect called Stun. What does Stun do?
So Stun says you may only ever get 1 power at a time.
I love these. Okay, I love these conditions. They interact in the game in a great way. Doesn't feel too burdensome.
Yeah. So the big ones are definitely rarer. Like there is the whole nope, you only get 1 action. Enjoy.
Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. Okay, I can imagine that
But
sucks.
they're definitely rarer and generally harder to apply.
Yeah.
Or on more expensive things.
Right. All right. Swinging at Miles Morales.
He is
4. Just
equally
2 hits.
bad to my last roll.
Yeah, just 2 hits.
All right, Miles is very tanky though. He rolls a base of 3, but he also gets 2 rerolls from Spidey Sense and then another just for his leadership.
Okay.
So all of these need to hopefully be the same exact results.
Oh my gosh.
Miles, let me down. I'll take 2.
Take 2. All right. And then I get energy equal to the damage I dealt. Oh,
Did you
man.
get a? You did not get a wild.
I did not.
And then
Not stunned.
just to reiterate, normally you can't reroll skulls; they just can't be touched at all.
Okay.
Miles' leadership specifically is if you're interacting with anything worth points, you can.
Okay.
So if he had a hammer or is near an orange juice, which he is, so since he's next to your orange juice, he does get to reroll skulls.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll Chi Strike you again.
Uh-oh. Miles, please don't die. We need you.
Let's see what happens.
Uh-oh.
We got a wild and 2 hits.
Uh-oh, Miles.
you got this.
No, we don't.
Oh no!
Goodbye, Miles.
Miles dead?
Miles is taking 3 and dazing. Yep.
Oh no.
He's dazing, bro. He's dazing.
Because a
in
wild
trouble.
is a result. You are also stunned. It doesn't make a difference though, because you.
Nope, that'll go away.
Yeah, you lose it immediately.
Yep. Importantly, I believe every condition, there's probably an exception or 2, but I believe every condition you get from an attack happens afterwards. So he will get the full 3 power before he would get the stun.
Okay.
And then anything from here on out, if he wasn't dazed, would be reduced.
Perfect. And then Chi Strike does give me energy.
Yep. So you'll also get 3.
Now I have enough
You
to do
have
the Iron
billion.
Fist.
Yep.
Okay, cool. But those my 2 actions. So
Those
I
are
am
2 actions.
I'm done.
So I have Venom, and you have those 2 scary jerks over there.
Yeah, they are jerks.
Venom did get some power, so hopefully gets to play the game this turn. He's just gonna
you're totally in there, yeah.
take a. We have to check if he's in both. 'Cause hopefully he is. Yeah. So he's on the point and within 4 of our good friend Blade. He's gonna kindly request you come over and play with him. So Venom has a 2 power web snare. That's a range 4, pull you medium towards him.
Okay.
So he's just gonna kindly request Blade comes over here to play.
And this is not an action. This is just
This is not an action, just a normal superpower.
Okay.
Run of the mill.
All right.
And then he's gonna hit you.
Okay.
For 5 whole physical dice.
I'll let it happen.
Ooh,
There's a swing.
that's a good one.
All right. Okay. The dice gods are not favoring you. All right. What do we got? Is that a cock?
That's not bad.
No, it's not a cock. Is that a cock die?
Up to you. I don't. whatever it is.
How do you tell if a D8 is cocked or not?
I don't know.
All right. We got one
Yep.
success.
And then I got one crit that I missed the thing. So we're looking at 5.
Okay. That might kill him.
That
It might.
He's got 1 damage already, and 5 is pretty average.
He's
He's got 6. He has
so
1
he'd
hit
survive
point
at 1. Yep. Notably, you'll get a bleed condition as well, which is at the end of your activation, you'll take a damage. He can cleanse it next turn perfectly fine if he's still alive after Gwen deals with him and gets some revenge.
Okay.
But,
Wait, is Gwen coming back alive when her activation
So at
comes up?
the end of the turn, she will flip over. At the end of the round, she'll flip over.
Okay.
And for next turn, she'll be available to go.
Oh, okay.
And I did 4 damage. I'll get 4 power.
And I just gain 4 energy? Power?
Yep.
Okay, so I go from 5 to 9.
And then I guess
Lord
while we're
almighty.
here, since I've got 3 power, I'll force you to use one of your tactics cards.
Okay.
Venom's gonna spend for his 3-cost throw called Clintar Rage. Can throw up to size 3.
Okay.
He's gonna throw Blade, which you don't like.
Oh, because this is gonna kill him.
Yep. So if he is able to throw, you've got a couple options over there. You
Okay.
have your Indomitable, which is just, no, I like this spot.
Okay.
Or Brace for Impact, which is, I don't want that damage.
Okay.
Likely you want to be not where you're standing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think I want to do brace
Yep.
for impact.
So I'm gonna just like bonk you off this little corner here. Normally you would take 1 damage and get a power for it, but you probably don't want to daze right now.
No. So I will play one of my tactics card, which is a reactive type card called Brace for Impact. If one or more allied characters would suffer a collision, they may spend 1 energy power to play this card. And I don't suffer damage from the collision.
Yep.
So
And that'll cost 1 extra because the hammers are attacks. That's the one downside for all that power. So it'll be 2 instead of 1, but
the hammers are attacks.
yep. They
Okay.
make your tactics cards cost more.
Okay.
have-
Okay.
Did you have 6 or did you have 9?
I thought I had a lot more than
I think you might have gotten rid of a second 3
when
for
I
no
shouldn't
reason.
have. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do I just gain a whole nother 3? I don't know. I might have done that math
No,
wrong.
I think you had 9 because you did a bunch of damage and
I took a bunch of damage.
took a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Not dead yet. Somehow.
Not dead yet. There's always next turn.
Yes. And it
That's
seems
Venom
like.
and my last model, so you just get back to back.
Ooh, baby. Okay. Would you recommend swinging first with Zemo and then coming in with Moon Knight?
I think Moon Knight first, just so he doesn't have to move. He'll get to stay on the orange juice. I don't know if Medusa would be in range with a bump in the night. She probably would be.
Oh, could I bump her?
No, you can only move yourself.
Okay.
But it might let you make that extra attack if you weren't able to do something.
Gotcha.
otherwise.
So worth looking at the very
But
least.
yeah, like Enchantress is already there. You might as well try to get her off the board.
Okay. So we already know that the throwing crescents are in range, I believe.
That's, oh, I actually forgot something for you last turn. At the beginning of his activation, he rolls one of his dice. Just roll one, quick.
Okay. Rolling.
Pull these out of here.
Got a wild.
Wild, I believe, says your next attack gets +2 dice.
What? What's the rule I'm looking for here?
Can you read the names quick?
Multiple personalities. So wild or a hit, the next attack adds 2 dice. Whew.
This man's scary this turn. And
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that last turn.
That's okay. You have so much stuff to remember. I'm like doing no work.
Yep.
I'm just like rolling dice.
You're good.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'll throw some crescent stars.
Extra sharp crescents.
And then that is normally a 4, and now it's a 6.
Yep. If you get the rapid fire, it's still, that one will be 4. It's a new attack. But this first one's gonna slap.
Do I spend the 2
Probably.
to? Okay, yeah. I will spend the 2 power so that she can't use her mystic value as
She'll
her
roll
defense.
2 and be probably scared.
Here we go, stream.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one, yeah. That's 3 hits
Got
so
the
far.
rapid fire.
That's useless and 1 wild.
So Enchantress's 2 is really bad. She'll get the reroll for Miles' leadership and stay bad.
Oh no!
And yeah, she's sad. She'll drop this hammer, which you'll get to place. She'll take her 3 damage and daze.
2 inches, right?
Yes.
Okay, what is 2 inches?
Sure does look like right on top of Zemo somewhere.
It does. All right, but he's not going yet, so he can't pick it up immediately, right?
Nope, he'll have to pick it up on his activation.
Okay, and then rapid fire doesn't apply when the target dies, right?
So unfortunately, it's the same target.
Okay.
So you will lose it.
That's totally fine.
But you killed something.
Yeah, I know. That's fantastic. So should I? So
You do get a power for your attack.
Oh, is it per damage or no?
No, I believe that one's just get one every time.
You are right. Okay. I might be able to bump in the night. I will still be.
Now we check if we can stay in the orange juice and throw some stuff at Medusa.
I think according to Guild Ball logic, if I'm
Throw
on
some
the
of that
side,
random stuff. And remember, this is a place, so this is
oh my
front
gosh.
to back.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
This is as far as you would like it to be.
Okay.
And then I would try to stay within one. Yeah.
So we're gonna spend 1 power.
We're definitely within 4.
Spending 1 power on Moon Knight to take advantage of Blade's leadership ability called Bump in the Night to move 1 inch. 1 inch.
Very
and then,
far.
Yeah, a very long 1 inch. And then I will use, again, throwing crescents to target Medusa now. And he's still getting 6 dice for this.
No, this next one will just be 4.
Oh, okay. So it's
just
the first
the
attack.
first attack of the
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So we got 4 dice with throwing crescents. What are we looking at? Woo!
Really
solid. Jeez.
So Medusa's a 3. She gets
Hey, not
solid
bad.
starter roll. She'll get her leadership from Miles. And then she also has her own reroll.
Okay.
Notably, you can reroll a die with different abilities, but the same ability can't roll 1 die twice.
Got it, yeah.
So like if she had a reroll up to 2, but only 1 available, she couldn't reroll that twice.
Right.
But she can reroll for 2 different things.
Okay. It's a pretty standard rule. Most mini war games can't reroll a reroll.
I'm taking 2. That was a very painful crescent throw.
And I believe I get to do it again.
And you do get to do it again.
This is absolutely savage. Just got done watching the Dota vid. Great job. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate it.
It's fine. We're just gathering power for next turn.
All right, let's see if I can roll 4 hits again.
Please don't.
All right, that's definitely
Way
not
worse.
that.
All right, Medusa. 1, please. She got her 1.
Hey.
We don't need to bother with the other steps.
All right.
She's scared of Zemo now.
Zemo.
Gave a boatload of power to earlier.
Yes.
So what's he looking at over there? 3?
Yeah, I had an energy on him. Did I spend it to do something?
You bumped, but you will get 2 more for the 2 attacks you just made.
Oh, okay. Why 2 more?
You made 2 attacks.
Well,
You get 1 for each one.
oh, even if I don't,
Yep.
even if it's not, okay, no damage, still get it.
Yep.
Okay.
The ones that are just get a power no matter what, do not care what the result is.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so now Zemo's gonna go. He's gonna spend 1 to pick up the hammer token next to him, and then he's gonna swing away.
And then before we get too far, Zemo has something over there that's, I get to reroll everything.
Like one of
pretty
his
good.
one of his
Yeah,
abilities.
one of his superpowers.
Okay.
From a boring normal human that definitely doesn't have superpowers.
Master Swordsman.
Yep, that sounds right.
When it is the target of an attack,
Of a physical attack, I believe.
what is it? A person?
Zemo?
Oh. This character may use this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, this character may reroll a number of attack dice or defense dice.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so you are within 2 for sure. I have to spend
Definitely
2 power to
within
do
2.
that.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And
Spend 2 to hopefully make way more than 2.
yeah, let's hope for that.
We also have that added hammer die. Just to add insult to injury.
Right. And okay, so the other thing here is that I could use Steel Rush, which does also cost 2.
Yep.
And then it gives you bleed.
I thought the bleed was on his builder.
They're on both actually.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then never mind then. We'll use Sword Strike now.
I think I would go for the builder and try to generate a bunch of power.
Yeah.
And then either maybe we spike her off the planet and she just dazes and you walk onto the point. Otherwise, you could use, if you make 2, you could use that to use Steel Rush for the next action and then walk onto the point.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. 'Cause I have both my actions available to me.
Hitting her really hard seems good.
Okay, yeah. And that was another concept that you mentioned when we were learning this game. There are builders and what was that item?
Spenders.
Spenders. And what is that concept?
So generally everybody has an attack that'll give them some power. We've got the Moon Knight style ones that are just get 1 power no matter what. We've got ones like Blade's Katana that's get 1 power for each damage you deal.
Okay.
And then opposite of that, spenders, obviously we're spending some number of power to usually do something cooler.
Okay.
So in Zemo's case, he has his plain 5-die builder that can bleed, but he also could spend 2 instead roll 6 dice, and then afterwards walk medium, which
Yeah.
is kind of nuts.
That is kind of nuts, yeah.
And it's
'cause-
range 3 as well, so
Yeah,
that man is spooky.
yeah, dude. He's got some really good threat range.
Yep.
So we're rolling 6 dice, normally 5, but 1 extra because of the hammer.
Hey, wait. Sorry, get your 2 power back. I misled you so much.
How's that?
Medusa's immune to rerolls.
Ryan just
My bad.
cheating over here.
We caught it. It's fine.
All right, immune rerolls. Okay, the 6 die, we're looking at a wild
Just
and a hit.
2. So Medusa will roll her 3 and miss the thing. And then she'll get her 2 and roll 2 into your 2.
I get to reroll 1 because of
No.
strategic genius.
Medusa says no.
To all rerolls,
All
even
rerolls.
even my own.
Just offensive rerolls.
Oh,
So
okay.
if
okay.
she's attacking you, you can still reroll, but when you're attacking her, she cannot be rerolled.
okay, okay. So just 2 to 2.
Yep.
No damage happens.
Yep.
And then I will make my second action another swing.
Yep. And this time I probably would do the Steel Rush.
Yeah, because then I can get away, right?
Or walk onto the point and just try to
Oh.
create a bigger point spread too.
Yeah, let's do that. Spend the 2 to do Steel Rush.
Kind of the same thing I did over there with Iron Fist.
Yeah, it is the exact same ability though, but I just get to move after, right?
Yeah. You'll get 1 extra dice this time.
Oh, I do. Nice. Okay, cool. So rolling 7 now instead. Range 3. We are looking at 2 crits, 1 hit, and a wild.
It's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
So she'll be bleeding after this. She is on a point, so she'll get to reroll the skull from Miles. And we'll look at 2 to 4 and take 2 damage and a bleed.
Can I roll 2 crits?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, correction.
More!
I'll take 4 in days.
Oh my gosh! Okay, Ryan, you gotta tell me, is this normal? This amount of death in the first turn? Or not death, days?
It's a little early.
Okay.
Second turn.
Are you concerned?
I mean, obviously.
He's gonna like wipe the floor with
You
me.
never like it when you have 4 models dazed and 1 that hasn't been looked at.
Okay. So how much damage did I deal?
You dealt 4. That is a spender though, so you won't generate for that.
Won't generate.
I
But
will.
now I get to move medium.
You do.
And I'll move right onto that point
Sure will.
if I can. Can you move my model, please?
Yep. You just want to be like right over here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sweet.
Okay, everyone's activated.
That's the turn.
That is the turn.
Cleanup phase.
Cleanup phase,
I
of
have a
course.
lot of stuff to do.
Okay.
So most of my friends are dazed at this point, so we'll just wipe off all these awful red scary tokens. And flip them all over. And now hopefully next turn they'll get to do some useful activities.
So generally, when you flip a card over, is it like are you gaining extra abilities or?
For the most part, people are the same. Occasionally you'll see like a 1 or 2 health swing in either direction. So Enchantress is actually a little bit softer on this side. She's 5 health instead of 6.
Okay.
And then there are occasionally you'll like pick up a superpower or something will change. For instance, Loki's the big one. He has an always on aura that's just like your stuff costs more. When you flip him over, he also just has hex on that whole aura too.
Okay.
So like suddenly you've got this whole bubble of, it's size 4 from him, so it's the board of you don't get to roll crits anymore. I hope you like your dice roll.
Dang. Okay, that's brutal.
All
All right, as we go into turn 3, not turn 4, Evan.
It says it's got turn 3 selected. It doesn't know what it's doing.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
Okay.
OBS or the stream deck, but hate mail to everybody.
Yeah, we are struggling right now.
All right, so before we get too far, points.
Yes.
I've got Venom with a hammer. That's it.
I have
2.
3 hammers
Yep.
and 2 points.
Yep, you've got the one Moon Knight's standing on, and this one that you'd think I would have, but sure don't. So
And this
Spider-Face
one,
gets 2.
this is contested,
Yep.
right? Okay.
No, Miles dazed, so actually you'll get that one too. So
Okay.
you're getting 6 and moving up to 10 of 16, and it's
So it's
3.
10 to 5?
10 to 6.
10 to 6.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Not good for me.
not
as
good.
the kids would say.
Yeah, at the top of this round, what I'd like to say is if you guys are enjoying this stream, consider supporting us. If you have Amazon Prime, you can hook it up to your Twitch account to sub to a channel for free. And we appreciate those Prime subs a lot. We appreciate them more than normal subs, okay? I want your Bezos bucks, not your real bucks, okay? But no, yeah, if you're enjoying, let us know in the chat. Give us some support if you're able to. We really appreciate it. All right, on to turn 3 where I am crushing Vega right now.
Yeah, I have to hope all this power I've been given so nicely. I definitely wanted to be in this situation.
Basically, Vega is playing, it's like that opening scene in Bug's Life where that one guy is playing chess with himself right now. Yeah, so he is losing and winning at the same time.
It's a demo game.
Yeah, right.
A win is a loss.
Yeah. All right, so I went first last.
Yep.
Sorry,
No,
last.
I went first last turn.
Yeah,
You
I went
last. Yep.
last turn, so you get to go first.
Yep. I have to think about which one of these piles of power I want to
Yeah.
do stuff with.
Yeah, who is getting burned up first here?
I'm thinking I can't let Blade spend 7 power in my direction with a hammer. I think that's probably no
I think
good for
Iron
me.
Fist is scary though. He has a dragon for a fist, bro.
Have you read that attack too?
No.
It's kind of stupid.
Is it?
It's
like
nuts.
stupid in a good way?
For you.
Okay, yeah. Cranky Old Nerd, thank you for the sub. It's also September where subs are 30% off, dude.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right.
Get your subs now while you can.
Yes.
So we're going to start off with one of the things I explained to you earlier of you can spend active tactics cards on anybody on your turn, regardless of who's actually going to go.
Okay.
So Miles is going to use my tactics card all webbed up, which is the like big spiders I really need to make a play now button.
Okay.
What it says is everybody within 3 of Miles gets a slow token, so you can only use that tiny one.
Dang.
And also when a web warrior, so just those 3, are attacking somebody that's slow, they get 2 extra dice.
Nice. Okay.
So we turn our pillow fists and like, it's time to hope something goes our way.
Okay. So these two have
So,
slow.
yep, I'll throw 2 slow tokens over there for you. So we got one for Iron Fist and one for Blade.
Shout out to Patrick, his legend. Thank you for the best cutting mat I've ever owned. The least I can do is give you someone else's money. Just
Nice.
subscribe to the Prime.
Oh, thank you, Patrick. Is legend. I appreciate it.
All right. And then I think Miles has to try to kill these men.
All right.
Just
All of
because-
them?
Miles, you
All
got
of them?
this.
I mean, if he can, that would be superb.
Please do not. All right, Baron Zemo. He's got 2 hit points left, so you may.
Oh no, we're over here. He's fine. He
All right.
can do what he wants to do.
Okay, so Miles is using
Yep.
a ranged attack.
Yep, he's going to use his webline kick. It's range 3. We are definitely within for
Definitely.
Blade. Normally it would be a 4, but we're all webbed up, so we've got 2 extras. He's going to shoot Blade with 6 physical.
All right.
And hope we can finally do it this time. 4.
Not bad, not bad. All right, I believe Blade has 3, but I'll just check to make sure.
I think it's 4.
He has 4. Nice.
I just need 1 damage. 1 damage, Miles. It's not that much to ask for. It might be that much to ask
No,
for.
it wasn't. It wasn't. So I got 1 hit here. So.
Yeah, but the 3 crits are a problem.
Oh, I get
Sure.
to roll 3 more dice.
All right, if we can't kill him, we can at least like tax to 1 billion power with your tactics cards, though.
Oh,
Okay.
he lives. I wasn't sure less word.
Remember that other tactics card I told you about last turn?
Yeah.
Indomitable?
Yeah.
So I'm doing no damage, but Miles does have a wild trigger on his attack that's just a character throw.
Okay.
You're size 3 or less, so he's gonna try to bonk you into that. I assume you don't want that.
No. I think staying alive, which I'm probably
Staying alive with a hammer.
Yeah, with this much energy, he's probably not gonna stay alive though. But I want to make you.
You at least want to make it
exactly
as hard as possible.
So I will play another tactics card,
And that'll
Indomitable.
cost 3 this time because of the hammer.
Okay,
So
holding
normally
on.
2, but 1 more. Miles is going to spend some more power here and try to get this man off the board because he is causing a bit of a scene.
Right. So okay, question.
Yep.
What allowed you to throw me?
So that's a wild trigger on his attack.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. I'm going to spend 2 power to use web swing, the same thing we did last turn, but this time the hell away from your friends. So we're just going to come over here and play with my gang of buddies and make an attack into Blade.
Vega, what if this man lives?
I'm going to be upset.
You can't tell though. You're so happy.
So normally a 4 plus 2 for all webbed up, plus 2 because we used web swing.
Okay.
Please deal 1 damage.
This guy's gonna die.
Oops. That's some damage.
That's some damage
I
right
think we did it
there.
this time, Scott.
Okay. We'll see. I could roll 4 crits.
6.
And then
Ooh,
4
I have
crits.
a crit though.
You do. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Stream. Here we go. Now.
We did not do it.
He is a dead man. A
That
dazed
man
man.
definitely taking 1 whole damage.
Oof.
I will get 1 power. Very very frugal.
I gain 1 power as well because I took 1 damage.
And then I'm not even going to bother placing this. Miles is just going to pay 1 to pick it up.
Okay.
And cry a little bit that took so much effort. You're up.
I am up indeed. So there is well, maybe not. What if I ran away with both of his activations?
Who?
Over here.
Not the worst plan in the world. Iron fisting. Are you? How far from Miles are you right now? 'Cause the slow is a big deal.
Yeah.
Like I'm running away explicitly because of that slow. Like I don't want to get iron fisted, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you can iron fist Venom or even Gwen, like that's pretty bad for me.
I can iron fist this person. I don't think I can iron fist these people though.
Okay.
I think they're too
Are
far
you
away.
within 3 of Miles?
Right now?
Yeah. Grab this guy.
Oh, okay.
Looking like just out. All right, we're safe. So
I could iron fist Miles, but you seem to
He's
not
already
suggest that.
activated.
Oh, so yeah, what's
So,
the point? Gotcha.
The big thing is that attack just activates somebody if they haven't gone. Miles would get a stagger and probably die, but I don't know that that's as good as just like ripping an activation off the table.
Okay.
If you were within 3, his flying kick is pretty silly though, because it places you within 1 of the target. And just like, I'm not slow, I'm over here now.
It's a range of 3
Yep.
and 4 dice. Okay.
And then you're just like next to your friend.
Could I bump in the knight forward and then flying
You could
kick?
bump in the knight forward.
Because I have enough power to do.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. I'm gonna
And
spend
how much power do we actually have over there?
a disgusting amount. 9?
Did you give yourself power for the turn? Did I give myself
No,
power?
we didn't do that.
We skipped a step.
Okay.
I was busy flipping all of my cards over.
So
Well,
everyone.
that's a learning game, guys.
Yeah. So everyone that was by a point.
Yep. So
So Iron
Blade
Fist.
hasn't moved,
Yeah.
so he'll only get 1.
Get 1.
Iron Fist will get 2, but only 1. He would get 3, but only 1 because there's a cap of 10.
Okay.
Which I am also walking into, unlike all of my friends. And then Zemo and Moon Knight will both get 2. Venom will get 2. Both Enchantress and Medusa would get an extra, but cannot for that 10 reason. Gwen gets 1, Venom gets 2, and Miles would have 2 as well.
Which person on my team gains 2? Is it Iron Fist or
Iron
is it?
Fist.
Okay, but Zemo
But he
gains
is-
2, right? Because he's on a point and. Okay.
Yep, and so will
Excellent.
Moon Knight.
Okay. We missed that. One step at a time, indeed. Yes.
Got
audio
a little
is,
excited to punch Blade.
Yes. Not that we want to talk about production things on stream, but Evan recently used a new auto mixing piece of software we're testing right now that would have hopefully solved the issue we were experiencing during the Stress Level 0 stream.
You mean the Space Station Zero stream?
Yeah, okay.
He
An
can't do it.
S and the word 0, I'm just totally lost.
It's
yeah.
there. It's in your brain.
But yeah, so it sounds like it's sounding good then. Everyone's enjoying it?
Yeah, it's working.
Right, okay.
That part of the stream is working.
Well, yeah. The turn counter, no.
Everything except the turn count.
Yeah, that's just messing up.
Stream Deck. I'm
That's
gonna
why
run
we
it
have
over
this
with my
lovely
car.
low-tech
I'm done.
solution.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Point the camera at the board. we'll use that. Okay. So I'll do that. That sounds fun. We'll spend 1 energy power. Man, what is wrong with me? 1 power
Yep.
to use the Midnight Sun's 1-inch, not 1-inch, slow move?
Nope, it's a place 1.
Place 1. Okay, so we'll move this,
Yep.
and then we will move.
Hopefully you're not as lucky as my other friends, because for whatever reason, this attack is just the most deadly attack in the game. It's a 4-die, do nothing, I just want to move, and somehow just always hits like a freight train.
Okay. So we spent 1 power to do the Midnight Sun's 1-inch
Yep.
move. Then we're going to use 4 dice to do the flying kick attack.
Who would we like to kick? Gwen or Venom?
I'm thinking Gwen.
Okay.
I think Gwen's got a buttload of energy. She's scary. You scared me.
Yep. The big thing is Venom is insanely soft to energy attacks.
Okay.
And also probably the scarier of the 2. Just like he hits harder and also has a hammer.
Are you thinking this guy's going to get dazed off of this combo?
I mean, dazed, or even if he doesn't, he's activated and doesn't get to hit you
Oh
back.
man, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then we'll do that. Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I will flying kick. with 4 dice.
Yep.
I gain 1 energy after doing that. And I
Yep.
gotta place you within 1 inch of the target. Dang, dude. Okay, here we go. All right, we got 1 hit and a wild.
That's a crit, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah, crit, yeah.
And then this is physical, right? The red one?
This is, yes, it is.
All right, so Venom's a 4. He is gonna reroll 1 for Miles. You'll get your crit. I'm just skipping a step. I'll take 2 whole damage.
All right, there is no wild effect.
Yep.
And then Flying Kick has a ability to allow me to place within 1 inch of
Yep.
the target.
And then Venom's gonna wanna slap you back after this. And I would say, come over here.
Oh, right.
It's orange juice.
Yeah, you're
Gotta
right.
steal it from me.
You're right. I suppose I am abandoning my own orange
Yep.
juice right now, but this seems like a super fun play. We
Yep.
gotta do it.
Venom's gonna actually use his superpower though.
Ooh, okay.
He has so many snacks, which you are one of, and he's just gonna bite you back.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't want to be punched like that.
Oh, no.
And if I can somehow miraculously kill Iron Fist here and not get dazed, that would be spectacular.
That'd be awesome. Let's see it.
So-
what is allowing you to attack in the middle of my activation?
So he has a reactive superpower, so many snacks, which is just after
Oh, it's
an
called so
yeah.
many snacks. Okay.
After an attack is resolved against him, he can spend 2 and bite you back.
Okay.
So he's just gonna use his builder, but he will get 2 extra dice because you're still all webbed up.
Okay.
And roll 7 physical, and hopefully deal more damage than that. So we're looking at 3 so far.
All right.
Iron Fist is pretty tanky though, martial artist. He gets to count blanks.
Oh, so yeah, Master of Martial Artists. And I'm defending against specifically
Physical,
physical
and energy.
or
Yep.
energy. If you're within 3 inches, I get to count blanks as successes. Very cool.
That's
3.
pretty good. All right, so we'll both get to add 1 for a crit. I'm looking
nothing?
at 4 and you're looking at 3, so you'll take 1, I'll get a
take 1.
power, and you'll also be bleeding.
All right.
And then he gets to get activated. Sad days.
Okay. So I
Here
have.
is a nice little blood counter for you.
All right. What does blood do?
At the end of your activation, you'll take 1 damage.
Okay.
Don't
I will.
quote that out of context. God, what does blood do?
We skipped that class in school.
Someone's gonna clip that on Twitch now and just share it around. What's blood do? Lapel mics, yes, we're rocking Sennheiser G4s. Okay, I will spend a lot of power
Yep.
to do
8.
my superhero move, the Iron Fist.
Yep, and then don't forget to mark your 1 whole damage I got to deal to you.
Oh, of course. Let me read this. Before damage is dealt, other enemy characters within range 3 of
All
this
of my
character
friends, yep.
target suffer 1 damage.
All of my friends.
So everyone gets 1 damage for free.
Yep.
That's Pog. Before damage is dealt, if the character has an activated token, it gains stagger. What does stagger do?
Cost. Basically, the first action I take must be shake the stagger.
Okay.
So it's just -1 action.
So okay, okay. But you have
more
an activated.
importantly,
Yes.
the other half.
Yeah. If you haven't activated, you gain an activation token.
yeah, it's real bad.
Ouch!
It's really bad for me.
This is terrible. Okay, I have 3 dice. Sorry, not 3. I have 9 dice to roll here.
Yep.
All right.
Uh-oh, Venom. Who's rolling 2, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh, I didn't mark my damage either. I took 2 from the flank kick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Uh-oh.
We rolled well.
Yeah, that's 6. So I need 2 to survive.
Okay. That's doable.
Yeah, I mean 2 on 2 is not great. We didn't do it. We'll get 0.
Oh no.
Who needs an activated token? I'll just die instead. It's fine. So I'll take 5 from that in days. I
Damn.
do drop a hammer for you. I get a billion power.
I think I'll just pick it up with
Yeah, that seems good.
this dude. Do you just gain power for killing people or no?
No.
Okay, so
Nope. So I will get it because you hurt me
Right.
a lot.
yeah.
But since that's a spender, it doesn't have anything that says get power for it, so you'll unfortunately only daze me. It's too bad. It's so unfortunate.
And I spend 1 to pick up the hammer.
Oh, and then importantly, my other 2 friends will also both take a damage and get a power
Yes,
from
from
the splash damage or
yes,
whatever
from
it
the
is.
Iron Fist. That was pretty epic. Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
Viewer, thank you for buying a 3XL shirt. We appreciate you. The Stream Deck does not love anybody, Lumix. It hates everybody. Okay, it's a piece of shit software or hardware. Actually, the hardware is fine.
Yeah, it's the software.
The software is terrible.
I would
yeah.
hope the hardware's fine. It's just a bunch of buttons,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's not even buttons. It's just a capacitive touchscreen.
Oh.
Like,
Honestly, I think it might be easier as buttons, though.
yes, but then you wouldn't be able to customize them.
That's fair. I do like some.
This is what Scott wants to talk about during the stream.
It is. It is. I mean, I'm just getting angry talking about it, not because we're talking about stuff, but because I hate Stream Deck so much. Everyone on the internet loves it, and it's just like, do you guys use it for anything other than this button does one thing on my computer?
Yeah, this
No,
button
I'm pretty
switches
sure
from
it's just
my
sound
one scene
effects.
to the other scene, and that's all I use the Stream Deck for.
Yeah, you use it for anything other than that, and it fucking falls apart. All right, anyways, moving on. I'm destroying Vega, and I'm feeling great.
All right. So I have to. Oh, did you pick up this hammer?
I did.
Okay.
I spent went from 2 to
Put
1.
that on your card.
Oh, nice. Yes.
At least not confuse me a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna just like. I think I have to try to take Zemo away before he beats me to death with all of that power he did not generate last turn. Right. He spent power. He didn't get power. I think I still have to.
Yes,
murder
I
him.
used Steel Rush so I
Yep.
could move.
Yep.
Or rather, you told me to, and I did it.
It's fair. I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It worked out for you. I think I have to. Same thing as you had last turn. Like, there's nothing left for you to do over here, so time to go focus on the other side where maybe I can.
Prospects are good.
Maybe I can do something.
Yeah, Zemo he's hurting.
All right.
He's got 2 hit points left.
All right. I think Enchantress is going to try to just be a little bit of a nuisance again.
Okay.
She's going to spend 2 power and just kindly ask this man to go to somewhere way less relevant. So she has a 2-cost character play. It's or a superpower, I mean. It's range 3.
Character
and-
play?
Yeah, wrong game. Just like walks you away into nowhere's land, not even on a point. It's great.
Okay.
Absolutely superb play. And then she's going to use her 7-die Mystic attack on Mr. Zemo here.
Oh no.
And hope we get to remove him and his stupid hammer from the board. So 7 Mystic into Zemo.
All right.
And that was a very good attack.
Ooh, boy.
Dang. All right. Mystic defense for Mr. Zemo.
I think he's a 4 because he's a Russian, and for whatever reason, that's a thing that this game does.
He has 3.
Obligatory Rory.
Oh no, it is 4. Okay.
Yeah, he's a Russian. He rolls 4.
Helmut
Grabbing a
Zemo.
tier 1 to give dice
We
good
got
luck.
him, I think.
Hey.
All right, so I got
it
no
didn't work.
crits, and you got
Obligatory
1.
All right, so I take a buttload of damage.
Roll your crit in.
Okay.
Yep. Nope, you're taking a buttload of damage.
Basically -1 whatever you had, right?
Yeah, so
Oh, do
I've
skulls
got,
count as
No,
damage?
skull's nothing.
Okay.
So I've got 5 to your 1.
Taking 4.
May probably dazes him.
It definitely does. He has 1 hit points. He has 2 hit points left.
Yep, so he's dazed.
Zemo reroll?
Oh.
Zemo reroll.
Probably doesn't save him because of the
It doesn't save me.
4 damage
Yeah, it
or
is.
2 health or whatever.
I'm still dying.
Yep.
Do I gain
No,
power?
so you'll only get the 2
Okay,
power.
okay.
Yep. And the same is true for attacks as well. So like,
Okay.
no matter how much you overkill, you'll only get as much as you actually dealt.
Okay, perfect.
I'll spend 1 power to take the hammer
All right.
that you're gonna kindly put at my feet.
Yes.
Oh, we've been forgetting about that. He gets a power. 'Cause I beat the shit out of Zemo.
Who gets a power?
Ghost Rider.
Oh, right. Whenever
So he
actually,
probably
he gets
has
2 power.
2 power. Yep.
3
with
because
blade.
you hit him in the middle of an attack. Does that count
3.
as?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, he's angry.
Ghost Rider.
He's angry.
Maybe I should have walked Ghost Rider away. I mean,
You want to backtrack and do that? Okay.
No, we're here.
All right, we're here.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Her spender is range 3. I believe we're in 3 from last turn because I didn't really walk you that far. This time it's 8 dice though, because she's got that hammer now.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna 8 die and actually have the conditions from this matter because we're not killing you unless we roll like a god. So
I believe.
8 Mystic into Mr. Ghost Rider.
Give-
We're
give-
rolling like a god.
Give
though.
Bega your energy. Oh man, you. Oh
Okay.
my God.
Last turn was not great.
No.
This turn, Enchantress has a vengeance.
Yeah, the payback is coming. All right, so Ghost Rider. That was a Mystic attack.
Yep.
He has a Mystic defense of 4 as well. Buddy, you got to live here because I had plans for you to beam people with your scary.
That's a lot of
It
damage.
is. He's
We're-
looking a little dead
Oh,
right now.
it's not bad, though.
Hey, not bad. Okay, we got 3
All right.
so
So how
far.
many crits did I get over there?
You got
a million?
You got,
3?
You got 2 crits. 3
This one,
crits.
too.
3 crits. Oh no.
I think we dazed him. All right.
Oh, is he
That's
Omega dead?
8.
Okay.
To your 2.
To my
2,
3.
because that's
Okay.
it. Yep.
I keep mistaking that.
Shields for defense.
Right. Okay. 2. He's definitely out of here, right?
Yeah, he has 5 health left. So I got him by 1 extra.
Ooh, yeah, he did. Okay, so he had 5 left, takes 8, so he's dazed now as well. And he takes just the max, because he did 5 to me. So I go from 8 to 10, because I only have
And
10.
I'm not in range to pick up this hammer, so it's just gonna fall on the ground a little closer to me than you.
So I'm definitely feeling this.
Yeah,
this
there's
push-pull,
definitely like
right?
a rubber banding of,
Yeah.
oh, I got beaten to death, but
Yeah.
like, I also had 10 power at the start of the turn
Yeah.
to do activities with.
Exact activities, yes. And
Doctor 3 gifting 3. No, excuse me,
5.
5.
Even
subs.
5.
Nice.
Does Zemo give rerolls when?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that'll stay active like that when you're dazed is leaderships.
Okay.
Yep. And then can I grab that hammer and just plop it on the ground?
Absolutely.
At Mr. Ghost Rider's feet?
Wherever you'd like.
Put it right there.
Doc 3, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. If you got any
All these
subs from Mr. Doctor, let him know. Let him know in chat. Say thank you. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Okay.
All right. Well, Enchantress wanted to salvage this game a little bit.
And she did.
She's
She
doing
did
the Lord's work.
Yeah. That was good. That was good. Okay. That hammer,
Is on the ground.
it's just sitting there.
It is just sitting there right next to Medusa, though, which is a little spooky.
Yeah. I got 2 dazed boys over there, not doing me any good. I got Moon Knight right here. I think the play is to walk up to the point and just crescent star somebody, right?
Yep. Are you in range if you just bump?
Maybe. Let me figure it out here. So
You'll probably be within range for Enchantress. I'm not sure about Medusa, though.
okay. So throwing crescents is a range 4.
Yep.
So it's the
I'll
middle-sized
give you one of
one.
these. This will be Enchantress. That definitely looks like you're in.
Yeah, I think it is. And you'd recommend it just because this is essentially 4 attacks in a row if I do damage each time.
Yep.
Okay. Spend the energy.
You need the hit
power.
specifically.
Yes, yes. So it's potentially 4. So I'm using 1 power to do a bump in the night.
Yep.
To bump forward, but also be within
That lovely orange juice.
lovely orange. Actually, maybe I'm not within.
You've got some room on my end too. Like this is not a great measurement situation around this pillar. So
All right.
that's in for sure.
All right, I appreciate it.
Because yeah, you were so far forward too before that walk, so you should have some room to spare.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so this is a range 4 die physical attack here.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend 2 to make you use your normal
Yep. So she's rolling 2
defense.
instead of 5.
Because I'm hoping to generate power here, which then is going to allow me to
Remember,
do
his
it.
is just 1 per attack though.
Okay, so I'm not gonna get 2 no
Yep.
matter what. Would I get 2 on the
You can get it. So the 3rd attack you'll be able to spend again.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Not great.
Nothing.
I mean,
You don't even got the
I
roll,
guess
right?
we're gonna go to the next action.
All right, next action. Here we go.
Not what we wanted from Midnight.
That's all right.
I mean, that's what I wanted.
That's what you wanted, yeah. We got 2 successes
Also
in there.
awkward though, because no hit for the rapid fire trigger.
Oh, it needs a hit.
Yeah, it needs the other symbol.
And you are
I
good.
am fat and happy. Enchantress making up for last turn a bit.
Yeah, it's happening. I don't know how to say that name. Oliver, thanks for the sub. I
Also,
appreciate it.
Tibbo 13. I don't think we called him out.
Tip of 13.
Subscribing with Prime.
Oh, Tibbo 13. I thought it was tip of 13.
Tibba.
I was like, what's
Tibba?
the... I was like,
Good
who's
old
13?
Tibba? No, it's Tibbo.
Thank you for the subs, guys. I appreciate it. Why does Scott have the free folk tokens on the dice?
It's an urban myth.
Oh, okay.
There's no free folk token.
Okay. All right. Noted. All right. Okay, that was one of my activations. I think you have 1.
I have
2.
two
You have
left.
2 left. Okay. You have
So
Gwen.
actually,
Medusa.
you'll have priority next turn too.
I will.
With all that power I'm giving you. All right, Medusa's gonna be a little boring. She's just gonna walk on over here, pick up that's the wrong model, pick up a hammer, and then walk right back.
Boo.
Scary people. And then we're over to Gwen.
What are these hammers anyway?
They're hammers. They're hammers. That's all I got for you.
They have a name that's very hard to pronounce.
No, the crisis itself is a mouthful, and
Oh,
nobody
okay.
actually uses that full name. But the
Okay.
tokens are hammer token. They're literally called hammer tokens.
Okay. What do they
Not
represent, though?
I think Thor just like spilled a boat full of hammers or something. I don't know.
A shipment from the manufacturer. And he just dumped a bunch of Thor hammers
Yeah,
somewhere
from
in
that
New York
weird
City.
like sun sphere thing.
Yeah.
The dwarf. Sorry, dwarf guy.
Oh yeah, right. Where
Tyrion
they,
Lannister lost a bunch of hammers.
yeah, where they cast
Yeah.
hammers apparently.
Exactly.
They don't forge them. They cast them out of metal. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like they just fell off that weird space rock thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of floated their way to wherever the fuck we are right now.
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. A likely story.
Uh-huh. All right.
All right, Gwen, make it
Oops,
happen.
all hammers.
All right. So Gwen's going to use some of her power and just kindly request this man not be standing here anymore. So Gwen, just like Venom, has a range 4 pull. It's towards and away in this game. I don't think we did this earlier. Towards is anywhere in that 90 degrees, and away is the exact opposite. And pretty simple, but definitely have not mentioned that yet. But we're just going to pull him towards you, or towards her, right over here. Pulls and pushes are they're all pushes. Pushes have to go the full length unless they can't.
Okay.
So you're gonna end up right there.
Okay.
She's gonna walk onto this orange juice that Venom is not guarding anymore. And she's going to use probably just her boring normal attack. Imp or spider technique is just 4 dice. She will get to walk again. I don't think she wants to because we're on a point. She has nowhere to go really.
Okay.
If she attacked you already this turn, she would add 3 dice, but
You spent 1 to walk.
I think it's more important to score the point.
Yeah.
Yep. She will get the 2 bonus for all webbed up. That's still in effect.
Okay.
And then 6 physical.
Admiral
And we're
Epsilon.
gonna beat everybody to death this turn.
Jesus.
We're making up for last turn.
Yeah. We're playing against the Web Warriors, Mighty Knight Sons and Web Warriors. All right, so that was a physical attack.
Yep.
Iron Fist has 3 physical defense.
And does count blank, so that's a very good defense.
That's 3 successes so far.
With a crit.
We both have, what do you have,
3.
1? You have 3 crits. All right, let's
Yep.
go. Oh, sorry.
So another hit for you.
Hey!
3 skulls for
Oh,
me.
no!
So she'll
have-
do nothing.
Ouch! Okay.
And that'll be Gwen. She won't get any power. That's a per damage builder. And she doesn't really care to move. Maybe she'll hop over to this side of the point with that walk. Gives her just her full advance, so she's a long move. So she'll just get away from Blade a little bit, because that man is terrifying.
He's really angry too.
I believe that's the round.
I get no power because you don't know damage.
Yep.
Okay, so now the round
so
isn't over
cleanup phase,
yet.
we score. So I've got 3 hammers this time and only 2 points. And then you've got 1 point and 1 hammer, right?
So 2 points for me. So I
Yep,
go from
so
10 to
you'll go
12.
12, and what did I say, 5?
From 6 to 11.
Yep,
So
catching up
right,
a little
right
bit.
back there. Okay,
Round
wow.
4, because we can't trust the computer.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
No, try. Let's see what happens.
It has to be right eventually.
Yeah, let's see.
Next turn, it'll be right.
I want to see.
Oh, it's not going to be right ever.
So clean up.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get rid of.
Next step is everybody that is dazed gets to flip over.
Okay.
So Venom and then most of your team.
Most of my team, yes. Everyone died.
Dead jet.
Get wrecked.
You won't forget power this turn.
I think the most frustrating thing about software not working is that it's doing exactly what you're telling it to do.
In this case, it's doing exactly not what I'm telling
No,
you.
it is.
It has. So at the
Where did
beginning
you
of
do
the
the
stream,
+2?
+2?
I had to relink the video files, and it has clearly linked the wrong video files to the wrong numbers.
Whoops.
But what I'm saying is, a computer is not going to mess up because it wants to ever. It's only doing it because some human fucked up
It
along the
wants
way.
to. It's auto. It's
Slow
auto
is
function.
This is probably Blades that falls
That was
off.
Blade that fell off. Moon Knight doesn't flip. Iron Fist doesn't flip.
Everybody else does though.
Everyone else did.
They're
man.
1 million power.
Yes. So because you activated the character at the end of last turn,
Yep. So you'll get to go first this turn.
Now I
Power
get to
phase
go.
first. Let's not forget this time.
Everyone gains at least 1.
Power.
Yep.
phase.
So Miles will get 1. Venom will get only 1 because he's capped. Gwen will get 2, an extra from the orange juice. Enchantress will get 3 because she normally gets 2 and is on the orange juice, and the Medusa will only get 1 because she's capped.
Okay.
Did not get to spend any last turn.
Does Iron Fist get a bonus 1? Is that
Iron
my-
Fist should get 2 this turn.
2 this turn, right?
Because he is no longer on the orange juice because I really wanted to score points.
All right. So we'll take 3, give him 1. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's because of sunspots, chat. You got it.
Yeah.
Solar flares are messing up my stream.
Yeah. Sometimes computers do this because space radiation changes to 0. I don't know what. That is the ultimate excuse.
Oh.
Yeah, it's true. I had a bit flip, Scott.
Do I hear a pebcac? Oh no, I'm not trying. No. The thing about software is that it follows this code that is not visible to normal human beings, but it's following it. Someone wrote that code. They're making it do that thing, but like the app at face value on the computer is like, what is it doing? It's crashing. It's doing some weird thing, but it's only doing what the person wrote it to do. That's what I'm saying. Not that Evan is at fault, but he is. So that's okay.
Got him.
All right. I really want to do something. I want to do the thing with Ghost Rider, but I don't know if that's the play.
Ghost Ride the Whip.
I think it has to be Blade's side of the board.
Yeah. I think you're right because you are
Miles-
outnumbering me.
Yeah, I'm outnumbering you. I still have 1,000,000 power because Venom took 7 damage last turn or something ridiculous. Gwen's still all powered up. Like, we can definitely cause some problems on that side of the board.
Okay, I'm hearing you. We'll make it happen. So Blade, Eric Brooks, never knew his name. He has got Knight of the Dampier, which is 4 power, and he has 7 power right now.
And that's basically just better Zemo Spender, if I recall correctly.
Zemo Spender?
Or like Zemo's Steel
Oh.
Rush. I believe Blade's is very similar, just more.
Okay. All right. I like doing that. So I'm gonna use Knight of the Dampier.
Yep. Ooh.
If target has a
How
bleak
much
condition,
power do all our friends have? We could spend some cards.
I have 7. Oh!
Just wreak some havoc.
Yeah, let's do it. Is that in addition to my 2 actions?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
it's you can do it before you even have picked a model.
Okay.
So like,
Yeah.
maybe you just daze everybody over here, and then it's like, oh, I guess we'll go on this side.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna use one of my tactics cards.
Siege of Darkness.
It's the best one.
It is the best one, not even close.
Siege of Darkness. It's my only active. Any number of allied Midnight Suns characters can spend 2
So everybody
energy.
except Zemo.
Everyone's Zemo. And oh man, this is gonna be brutal.
Yeah, I'm
man.
scared.
Okay, yeah. So I gotta spend 2 power, and they can all attack.
Yep. So they'll each have to
What?
spend 2.
It has to be a cost of 0 though.
That's wild.
Yeah. So they'll have to use their builders,
Okay.
which is unfortunate.
Yeah. All
Oh
right.
no, free attacks.
Yeah, free attacks. So we're using that.
Yep,
Let's start over here and then go
Yeah, spend,
this way.
Spend for everybody first. So
Okay. 1.
or 2, right?
Oh, you're right. It's 2. You're right. Yeah, I got confused because the bottom of the card says everyone who spends something
Yep.
that only has like 1 symbol.
Yep.
God damn it.
Gotta make change. This is definitely a game of accounting. Like,
Yeah.
I spend most of my time just moving tokens around.
It feels that way. All right, we spent the money. Now everyone dies.
Probably.
All right, we'll start with Blade first.
Yep.
Hitting Miles Morales with his katana, his builder. It's a mystic attack, getting 5 dice.
Yep.
Do they gain power off of this as well? Boy,
It's
howdy.
just a normal attack. Just extra damage.
All right, here we go. We got a really good defense roll. 1 hit so far.
2, right?
Oh, yeah, 2. Man.
Yep. And notably, I only get 1 reroll on Miles because Spidey Sense does not work. It doesn't matter.
You're doing great.
We're fine. Miles is happy. He's
Miles
perfectly fine.
Is happy. All right. Let's see
Don't
here.
need rerolls anyway.
Iron Fist, his Chi Strike. I think I'll hit Venom again because Venom, you mentioned having a poor not mystic.
Energy.
Energy
Yep,
defense.
he is a 2 energy defense. He's also only 6 health on this side, so a little bit easier to kill.
Okay. That has also 5 dice to roll. So we're going now
Yep.
with Iron
Oh, he
Fist.
has a hammer, right?
Chi Strike.
Iron Fist. He has a hammer, right?
He does. What do you mean by? Oh, he does. You're right.
Yeah, 1 more die.
Okay. I thought I was getting confused about
No, you're
physical
good.
attacks. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay, Venom, you're in trouble. At least that stun won't matter. Because what is power? I have 10 of that. So we're rolling 2.
Hey,
I got a crit.
got a crit.
Oops, I missed the thing into another crit, and he'll get a reroll from Miles. We're okay.
Yeah.
I'll take 1 and get stunned.
All right, I gain 1 for that attack,
Yep.
1 power. All right, excellent.
Should probably mark that 1 damage.
Yes, that'd be preferable.
Venom's actually going to use his Does he want? No, Venom's gonna wait because there's a chance you keep throwing dice into Venom. It's a once per turn, and
Okay.
we've got plenty of more of this turn left to go.
So did you mention Zemo isn't swinging?
Zemo is the only one that can't.
Why can't he swing?
He's not a Midnight Sun.
Oh, okay. So okay,
Yep.
specifically that. All right, we'll go with Moon Knight over here.
Yep.
Moon Knight. I guess he has to keep tossing his crescents at
Sure does.
that lame person who's got 5 defense. Yep. Okay, here we go. All right, we got 2 crits and a skull and blank.
She's a 5. And rolling, not terribly. That was not a hit. 2. So you're 2 crits to my 1.
Got 2 blanks.
We're not even gonna bother rolling this in.
She's all good. She's all good.
You didn't get the rapid fire trigger again.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay. Now, last but not least, Ghost Rider.
Yep.
He's just going to use Chains of Damnation.
Yep.
And this has a range of 3. Definitely thin.
You're in because we're in last year.
I'm going to hit Medusa because
Okay.
I'm getting annoyed by the 5 dice.
Yep.
I want to kill something.
Yep.
All right. He has no hammer. 6.
She's just a 3. 3 across the board with some rerolls.
All right.
Oh, not great.
2 wilds.
I'll get hexed, right? That's the attack that hexes.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. So 2 rerolls, 1 from Miles, 1 from herself. Looking at 2. So she'll take 1 damage and a hex, which is kind of a problem actually.
Yes. And remind me, what is the hex condition again?
The hex is I don't roll extra dice for crits.
Ah. Ooh.
So a lot of
Ouch.
spike potential.
And now that she is on her wounded side, she's kind of
I
getting rid of
have
that.
to pay an action to get rid of that.
Ouch.
I'm like, no thanks.
No thanks. Yeah. Okay. So that was just free
Yeah,
attacks.
you haven't even picked a model.
I know. This is amazing. I love this. Okay. So I think we're still gonna go with Blade over here.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Yeah. Using his ability, Knight of Dampier. No one has the bleed conditions. That doesn't apply. This does do a bleed, and then after I attack, I get to advance medium. So it costs 4 to do, so I'll spend my 4 power.
Yep.
And then I roll 7 dice. Very nice.
Yep. And does that have any triggers beyond the like you get a free walk afterwards?
No.
Okay.
You bleed is the.
Oh yeah. And he has all the like, I like bleed. I want to heal.
Yeah, he interacts with bleed for sure.
Yep.
All right.
7 mystic, if I'm correct, right?
7 mystic
Who are we
indeed.
attacking?
Just
realized we didn't go over that part.
Yeah, it is a range 3.
Yeah, so I believe you can hit everybody except Gwen.
Is this guy killable over here?
Yes. So he's a 3 mystic defense. He is probably the tankiest of the squad over there, just because if you don't kill him, he can bite you back, and has plenty of power for his spender, which heals him for the damage.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
He's a solid target though. Miles having a hammer and already having a wound on him is pretty good, because he'll only get 1 reroll instead of the normal 3.
Okay.
So if you hit Miles for 4, which isn't unreasonable.
Right. With 7 dice. So
That's my leader, so I lose my leadership too.
Ouch. So you're only getting 1 reroll because you're not on a point right now.
So Miles' leadership lets you reroll skulls if you're on a point and always reroll 1 defense.
Okay.
He also has a reactive superpower called Spidey Sense, which just is 2 rerolls, but only for physical and energy attacks.
Ah, okay. And this is a mystic attack.
Yep.
So that's why you're
So-
saying you don't get your rerolls. Okay.
Yep, so
understood.
he'll be much squishier than normal.
All right. We'll swing up Miles then.
Bye, Miles. It was nice knowing you.
I got 1 crit. I got 1 hit and 1 wild.
I mean, we're alive, potentially.
Yeah, you
All right,
can
so
live
we're
for sure.
We're a 3 with 1 reroll. I'm gonna take 3 whole damage.
I got crit.
Oh, you did get a crit. Okay, we're alive.
We're
It'll at
alive.
least take you 2 actions.
All right. And you got bleed on you as well.
Do bleed on me.
From Knight of the Dampier. And with my second action, I will hit you with my katana.
Yep. Don't forget your move too.
Oh.
Knight
I
of
think
the
I move
Dampier
on to the
lets you-
point, right? I move on to the point, and then I have a range 3. What is katana?
Range 2.
Range 2. Okay.
The one important thing is depending on how far you go, Gwen has a tool called Lifesaver,
Okay.
which is if a friendly model getting attacked within 4 of her, she can pull them small towards her. And if the attack doesn't happen, you'll get your action back, but like, you might not be able to do anything other than walk.
So what you're suggesting is I should move toward Gwen, possibly?
There's a very real possibility, that I'll bump every model on the board. That Miles is going to make a move something like that, roughly.
Okay.
And make your day a little harder.
Yeah. I appreciate that advice. I think I will move to where you would be, but couldn't you just pull them over here then?
So I can't pull through you.
Oh.
And as long as you're still within 2 where I end up, so even if I do pull that way, the fact that like either one, I can't move at all, or I can move like around you a little bit, but like I'll still be in 2.
Yeah. So yeah, because when I'm blocking your base and you can't move through people in this game, it costs a lot more to move around.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
I see what you're saying.
Pulls have to be a straight line. Or pushes have to be a straight line. So I can't even curve around you on that one.
So that was the play then, just to go base to base.
I'm stuck there now.
Okay.
Ready to die.
Wow, okay, so that was quite the opener then for this specific scenario. Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yep. Makes a lot of my tools way more difficult to use.
Thank you for setting me up for that. All right, now, Katana, another mystic attack, rocket 5 dice.
Yep.
This has the Pierce ability.
Yep. So if you roll a wild, you'll get to cancel one of my defenses.
Nice.
Not.
We got a crit and one
so
hit.
I might survive.
Oh, so far.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
So you'll get your crit.
One more.
I need this to hit. Nope, I'm dead.
Oh no!
Miles! Our first KO of the day. I don't even need that token. Miles is actually dead now, so he is just straight up removed from the board. Does drop this where he was, and then you'll get to place 2. We should have done that before I picked him up, but I skipped a step.
2 what?
He had a hammer.
Oh, okay.
So you may put that within range 2 of where Miles was.
Is there any, like, does anyone ever, like, keep hammers on the board to bait players to go get them? So they have to spend actions?
It's greedy, especially because we're approaching the end.
Yeah.
Like, you only need 4 more points to win.
Yeah.
So leaving things for me to pick up that maybe you don't get to knock off of somebody,
Yeah,
like
right
that's a
away.
big risk.
Yeah, yeah. I'll spend the 1 power to pick it up then.
Yep.
Thanks, CMart26.
Hey, thanks for the sub. We appreciate it.
Subscribing with Prime is always appreciated.
All right. So I am way squishier now without Miles because my leadership just vanishes.
Right, yeah.
It's fine while they're dazed. It's fine while they're actually dazed, not even injured. But it's gone now.
Yeah.
No more fun.
Yeah.
And that takes the skulls thing away too. So like we're way squishier. All right, what's the plan?
Please don't neuter my flamey bike man.
He's kind of hard to neuter.
Okay, good.
I think your last card is also, if I were to kill that man, he just gets to become someone else instead.
Oh, you're right. I can slough the damage off onto someone else.
Yup. And it's very bad for me.
And I do have the power to make that happen.
So very bad for me.
I've got the power.
Yep. All right, so I think what I have to do now is try my best to just remove Blade from the battlefield. Like, if I can't have a leader, you can't have a leader.
That's fair.
But unfortunately, it's going to be really challenging because Iron Fist is right next to him.
What does Iron Fist do right next to him?
He is a Heroes
activate?
for Hire, and you'll have an activation.
Okay.
So his card is Bodyguard, basically. Like, he will jump in front of the weird sticky Venom tongue and say, no, I'd rather get punched than you.
So not every character has like a card associated with
not
them.
every character.
So why'd you say it's his card?
Because that is...
Oh, it only can be used.
Him and Luke Cage can both play that card, but it is a Iron Fist card.
Okay.
Yep. So Venom's gonna pay 3 for his spender on Blade and hope.
Hope for
It's
what?
not necessarily... I don't know which attack is necessarily better to take, either the first one or the second one. He can do it twice and have some power to spare, but I likely don't get to attack Blade twice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say 7 dice coming at Blade.
Why don't
Would
you attack
like
Blade twice?
2 actions?
Oh, I'm saying why
Heroes
don't you
for
get
Hire.
to? Oh, that
I'm
stops
assuming
the action?
No, it makes me attack Iron Fist, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't fully read the card, but I have to play this before you make this attack?
Yep. So when I would say I'm attacking Blade, you'll say, no, you can attack Iron Fist instead.
I'll play attack this card, Heroes for Hire.
Oh, I lied to you entirely. No,
Okay.
you're gonna have to do it on the second one.
Okay.
Because it costs 2 power from Blade.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Which I might not.
Which you might not get if I don't do damage.
Yeah. So maybe
Which, like, if I don't do damage, who cares?
yeah, do 1 damage and then do like 80. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's fine. So 7 physical coming at Blade. And he's going to get 2 power or die for it. 4 with 2 crits.
This is the physical?
Yes, so
All
I
right.
believe you're rolling 4.
All right, rolling 4. We're looking at 1 crit, 1 mystic.
Not bad. I'm rolling 2 for crits, you're rolling 1. So I'm looking at 5.
Got 1 skull, so I only
Would you like to take 3?
Uh,
Oh, you don't have power. Never mind.
right, yeah.
You're taking 3.
I'm taking 3. I'm like, is there a choice here?
He can buy rerolls. Oh, no, he can't. Never mind, we're good.
Someone else can.
He can, not against Venom.
Do I
he
gain-
is the opposite of Medusa's. You do gain 3 power.
Ah, okay.
Venom will heal 1 from dealing damage to you. That's
Okay.
just what his attack does.
Okay. That attack.
That
you bought
attack
or-
specifically.
Okay.
His spender is for each damage, heal 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
So would you? I'm gonna have the man.
I don't think you want me biting Blade twice.
Yeah. So I will now because I have
Yep.
the power to
And
spend.
that will cost all 3 because of the hammer.
Oh, because I'm holding it. Okay. Whenever
Yep.
I pay a card, it costs 1 more.
Yep.
And I'll play Heroes for Hire to
Yep.
let Iron Fist get in the way.
And that also moves Iron Fist, so he'll place within 1 of Blade.
Okay.
Very small move to somewhere of your choice.
Yeah. Maybe he hasn't gone yet. Maybe there's a play where I go to the point and you can't reach me or something.
Abscond a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe you're gonna go for
You've got a
Blade.
hammer. Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Maybe I should be swinging with that instead, possibly.
Maybe both. Because you can always contest this one too.
Yeah.
Because you're healthy.
Yes.
Both of these guys are injured, so they don't get to contest it from Iron Fist.
Right.
So
Oh,
I just
you're
have to kill him. It's
Yes,
fine. It's
that-
fine. We'll just kill him.
That is the play.
All right. 7 physical at Iron Fist, and his stupid martial arts is 4.
All right. I'm
He
assuming
might
he has,
survive.
I'm assuming he has a 3.
He does have a 3.
All right. And I need blanks. Blanks and crits. I got 1 crit. Get a reroll. Nothing. So 1 deef.
1, you'll take 3.
So that does not kill him. He is 1 away.
He is 1 away, which actually means he's dying.
He is dying. Is this in the
Venom has a buyable character throw. So he's going to spend 3 and just kindly bonk you into your friend there.
Okay, and can you explain how damage works from throwing?
So Iron Fist is taking 1. Just straight up, he is taking 1 damage, it's unavoidable.
Okay.
Blade is going to roll his physical defense
Okay.
and will need to block 3 damage.
Okay. And that why 3?
It's the size of whatever's thrown into you plus 1, and Iron Fist is a 2.
Size 2. Okay, so there's a size stat in this
Yep.
game. Okay. So 3 physical damage, and this could be.
And generally, the bigger you are, the harder to move around you are.
Gotcha. Okay. So
This could be very bad or like kind of whatever.
I mean, yeah, it seems like you're killing Iron Fist no matter what. But if I roll, I need 1 of. Did I gain 1 hit point when I died or when I got dazed?
You might have.
No, from 6 to
Are
6.
you 6 on both sides?
I'm 6 on both sides.
Yep. And
All
you're
right.
a 4 physical, right?
Yes. So I need to pass 1 of these. Oops. And I
Sure
do not.
died.
And he dies.
That's-
Oh!
Kind of backbreaking, actually.
All right. Hey, no, that was great. That was a great move.
Yep. So both of those hammers fall on the ground now.
Okay.
Ooh, that's really bad. Venom only has power for 1.
Okay.
So he'll pick up 1,
Ouch.
and the other one's just gonna kindly come over here next to Gwen. Nice and safe and sound.
Ouch. How could you?
Big plays from Venom.
Big plays. That was nice. That was very nice. Okay.
Oh,
Something to forget?
yep. I can't do that. Let's put Blade back.
Okay.
I forgot a very important step of Heroes for Hire.
Uh-oh.
Yep, so you're gonna be like right there where you were. Heroes for Hire has a throw. What size is it? Is it size 2 or 3?
Size 3 or less.
Okay, so you can throw Venom. I suggest away from you.
How about throwing him into that trash
Yeah, that's
can?
great.
Yeah, let's do that.
So Venom will take 1 instead, and he'll be over here now.
What's the range of your throw?
2.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, everything else he does is great.
Yeah.
So you're actually still gonna be chilling over here. Give you all these hammers back because we're bad players. So that's my bad. Totally forgot.
Ryan, don't be hard on yourself. You're
Missed a
basically playing
step.
both teams right now.
Someone said props to Ryan for knowing not only his characters but Scott's too. Yes.
Important.
All right. Very cool. Okay. Well, my leader
Yep.
isn't dead. Very
Venom's
nice.
bigger than this. goes away.
Okay, so when you get thrown into a thing that you're bigger than, it destroys it.
Your size or smaller.
Okay. Cool. So I feel like Iron Fist should go before he dies.
Yeah, Iron Fist probably has to participate this turn.
Yeah, and he should still have a hammer then, right?
He should still have a hammer, and so will Blade. Less relevant, but still there.
Yeah. Okay. I only have 2 energy, so not a ton. Still have the slow, but doesn't matter.
He should have 4, right? He took 3 damage.
You're right. From the first, the second attack.
Yep.
I'm forgetting about that. Okay, so I don't have enough to do my Iron Fist again.
You'd have to hit insanely hard, but I mean, nothing's impossible.
I could spend 1 for the Midnight Suns, and that might get me close enough to do a cheese strike.
Yep.
But I think at the moment I'm not within. I
agree.
I will have to do that. We're gonna spend 1.
You could flying kick potentially. I don't know that it really. Bump is probably better.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it doesn't seem like it matters a ton. So I'll spend 1 to do Bump in the Night.
Hi, Iron Fist.
And then I will cheese strike you twice, I believe.
Yep, that sounds like a good plan.
All right.
And I'm assuming it's Gwen, correct?
Gwen indeed. I don't want Venom to bite my head off after I hit him once. It'd be bad.
It's so frustrating when you like start an activation and then Venom bites you and you just die.
You just die, yeah.
All right,
I got a wild
she's a 3 and I am taking 3 whole damage.
Maybe more?
I'm taking dead.
Are you dead?
I'm dead.
But no!
She's just outright taking 4.
All right, I think with
Huge swinging.
With my second action, I don't know. Did he go already? No.
No. Yes, he just went. It was his turn last turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay on that point.
Yeah, I think you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit that guy.
Shake your bleed.
Oh, right. Wow, that worked out so perfectly.
Important.
Yeah.
Big important.
So with my second action, I will shake, which gets rid of condition. I don't want to hit Venom because Venom can kill me.
No, Venom will gladly take that opportunity to murder you.
Yeah, no, drop the token, then it's no good. All right, your activation, my friend.
Uh-oh. All right, the plan is falling apart a bit. All right, so what do you've got 3 points in the left-hand side and only need 1 more to seal the game. What do I do about that?
You win the game harder.
I try.
Yes, I have faith.
I
Ryan slaughtered me in Guild Ball every single fucking game.
Play was so good in that game.
Dude.
I miss her a lot.
I mean, you were also a good player, though.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was okay. All right, what are we doing? I think Medusa's gonna go and try to take away Zemo before he ruins my life.
Where are you gonna take him?
Off the board.
Okay.
Pound Town.
Pound Town indeed. All right, so she's going to just start with a Braid Bash. It's her 5-die physical attack, +1 for the hammer.
Brain Bash.
I mean,
I love that.
she's hair themed. So 6 physical with the potential to make another attack that she does not hit. So we're looking at 4. She will have 1 reroll.
Okay.
On that shield.
3 physical for Zemo. I'm looking like 1 shield at the moment.
You will have a reroll as well.
Oh, right.
So still 4 with no triggers to 2.
To 2 indeed.
So you'll take 2 damage. She is power captain, will get no power.
Okay.
She'll do it again.
Okay.
So same 6-die attack. This time we're hoping for a little bit more. We got a little bit less. And we'll have 1 reroll after this.
Dan, dude, up to the 90 pocket rocks on Dan right now. Lord almighty. All right,
What is a pocket rock?
I got nothing, so I'm taking all the damage that you're throwing. Oh, I got reroll, right?
You do have a reroll. And I also do.
Nothing.
That was skull. I think that's lethal.
That's 4. I think he's a goner.
I don't get my flurry, so I can't mess with our boy Ghost Rider as well, but I think just removing our friend Zemo from the board is pretty important, actually.
Okay.
It's the beginning of a plan.
It is.
Actually.
So, I got a lot.
One last thing. She's gonna spend some power and just tax this man a little bit more and kindly request you're over there instead. I don't want him I want him to at least have to spend some of the power that he
Right.
has not been given this turn.
I
He probably
actually-
has 3 more power right now.
I had the perfect amount of power.
You probably even have 3 more because I've attacked you a bunch of times and dealt a bunch of damage.
Oh, right,
And
because
both of us are forgetting that. Yep.
yeah. So whenever I get attacked,
Yep. Any of your friends anywhere on the board.
he just generates more. So you attacked Blade once,
Blade-
Luke once,
Yep.
and then right there once.
Twice.
Twice. So you should have 4 more power.
I should
Which
be
I
at,
think
I should be at
he
10.
should
Yeah.
be capped. Yep.
All right. Well, that's cool.
If only he could like spend some power and run across the board or something.
That is exactly what I'm doing. Hell on wheels. Here we go.
Power wheelie time.
Zoom, zoom.
He is a Power Wheels.
He's angry. You killed his friend,
He's very angry.
his Russian friend.
Shout out to the Full Throttle fans in chat. The best motor
Hey, that's me.
video game ever made.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the energy drink.
No.
That is the best energy drink. I love orange tasting energy drinks. Are you a fan?
I can
Not really.
I can
Okay.
dig that as well, but no, I was
I'm
referring
more of
to
a
Luke
Mountain Dew
Starts
kind of
Adventures
person
game
than an
from
energy drink person.
Okay.
But
I got you.
1996.
1996.
Dude Grande knows what's up.
Great game. Okay, so I did Hell on Wheels. That was
Yep.
just a free
Now he is
ability.
right on over in my face.
I have the ability to do Penance Stare.
Yeah, how much power does this band have
He
still?
has
7?
seven.
That's bad.
Add dice to the attack roll equal to the amount of power the character has to a max of 5. Instead of gaining power for the damage dealt, target loses 1 power for each damage dealt.
My friends have 1,000,000 power.
Yeah.
That
So here's the
seems
question:
pretty strong.
Is this pre-spending the power or post-spending it for Penance Stare? So I spend 5, and I have
so-
some left.
You spend it at the beginning of your attack. I believe, is that you spend extra power or is that my power? I think it's my power.
Oh my gosh, the target has.
Yeah. I don't think you have to spend any beyond like the
What
cost.
it costs. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And that is,
Ryan, you're gonna die.
I am in trouble.
I'm gonna hit the green lady, and
Yep, that seems great. She has 4 power with which you can have 4 more dice.
do you think I should spend these 2 to make her?
What kind of attack is it?
It is a mystic attack.
No, I do not.
Oh,
Because it's a mystic
right.
attack.
And there's no point
Yep.
then. Oh, so I'm getting 4 extra for this roll. It's already a 5.
I'll let you spend it if you want to, but it doesn't do anything.
I will not. Should I hit Medusa? I want to hit this.
I think
because she
you should
hasn't
hit her
activated.
because she hasn't gone.
Yeah. Okay. So we're
'Cause-
rolling 9 dice.
All I can do here is like maybe nope, he's gone. Enchantress has to deal with Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Like that is how we don't lose here.
Right. Yeah. And I'm withholding that activation in
Yep.
case you have any movement shenanigans.
Yep. Which I do.
Which I'll just go back on the point. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Here's what is this ability called? Penance Stare.
Ooh, not
Blank,
not
well,
that
blank.
huge, but we've got a whole extra action after this.
That is true.
So 4, I got 5s. Oh, 2 crits though.
Very
2
nice.
crits. I'll just reroll these 2 in. 2, 3, and I'll take 1 damage plus whatever wilds do. That does something.
Wilds don't do anything here, but you do lose power equal to the damage dealt.
Yep, I'll lose a power.
All right, lose a power. That was Penance Stare.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm taking
Just 1 damage?
Just 1.
1 damage. All right, and then I will.
You said I will not get power for that, right? Just lose.
Yeah. Well, you might. Yeah. Instead of gaining,
Yep, okay,
you
just
lose
lose
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. Now I'll use my second action because I moved with Hell on Wheels to swing at you with Chains of Damnation. 6 dice.
Seems good. Is that one Mystic as well?
This one is the swirly energy.
All right, so you probably do want to spend
Yeah.
that.
Now I will spend this, and hilariously, this might do better than the last one because your defense
I'm
is
rolling
2. Yeah.
Wait, nothing. No, it's going to do better.
Oof.
Way worse.
Oof.
I will take nothing on that one.
She's good. All right.
All right. Now, how does Enchantress save us from Moon Knight?
Win the game.
I think
gotta do it. He's
I
gotta
think
do
the
it, Chad.
option is not lose the game.
Yeah. Dude Grande, great game. Thank you.
He was talking about Full Throttle.
Damn it. Damn it, Dude Grande.
All right.
Lummox Beast, Hope Curse, enjoying his night off. I think he is.
Enchantress has to try. We really only have one out here. She's gonna fly right on over here somewhere. At her range, her attack is a range 3. She's gonna use her 7-die Mystic attack and just try to slap the crap out of Moon Knight.
I love it. It can happen. Like
I mean,
with the
this
crits
is a very
in this game.
lethal game, and
Yeah.
she still has a hammer.
Yeah,
So, like,
I mean, there you go.
This is 8 dice. I think you have. Oh, you don't have any power.
Yeah, for Mystic, I've just
you
3D.
do have decent. I believe if he gets something against Mystic attacks, but it costs power, I believe.
Gotcha,
But
okay.
validate that for me, because it rarely comes up.
Should I roll the multiple personalities?
No, that's on his turn.
Oh, okay.
So one of his reactive superpowers is something defensive.
Chosen of Khonshu. Yeah, when I'm targeted by a Mystic attack, it may use this superpower. Add 2 dice to its character's defense roll against
Does it cost
that attack.
something?
Oh, it does, as a cost. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Cost 2.
So we're just gonna hit you for not 5 damage,
Any crits in there?
2 crits.
Hey.
But we need to kill you. We don't have options beyond. Oh, so you're
1d.
saying there's not really a chance. So you'll take 3 and live.
That is not.
And I didn't hit any of my triggers, not that they really changed this situation. And she's done after her walk and try to murder people.
Okay. I think I'll hit you.
Yep, don't forget he got 3 power for that. Not
Oh, very nice.
some extra spending power.
Avatar of Khonshu.
Yep, roll your multiple personality that we've forgotten on way too many occasions.
I have the hit.
More damage.
More damage. So I can finally use my bow staff if I want to.
Yeah.
Is there any reason to do that? Is it's just better?
It's really good.
Okay.
I believe it lets you reroll all of your dice, or any of your dice,
It does.
and you have 2 bonus dice.
Yes. And also.
And can afford to not let me roll 5 dice.
And I stagger you with like literally any face with a
No,
wild
you need,
crit.
you need all of them.
Oh, you need all
you need a
3.
Yahtzee.
Oh, okay.
You need a Yahtzee, but
Okay.
mostly it's I think we're dead.
Yeah. I get 6 dice with this
So yeah,
attack.
he'll spend 2 of his power, 2 of his 3 power,
To do what?
not let me roll 5.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Right.
Take all of this out of here.
Looking at 6 dice plus 2 for the multiple personalities
Yep.
on top of the bow staff.
Yep.
We're getting hits.
2. Ooh, I got a crit at least, so we might live. Oh,
Didn't generate
take,
anything
Take those back. You started with 6. One of them was a skull, so you'll have 3 that were not hits, right?
Yes.
And 3 that were not hits and not a skull.
yeah.
You get to reroll all of those.
Oh. So the non-skulls I can't reroll.
Yeah, skulls can't be modified, but you still have 3 other dice that were just normal not hits.
2 other dice, I believe.
You got a crit, right?
Oh, I can reroll the crit success as well?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So
We got
we're
1
looking
extra
at-
crit.
I've got 2 to 4.
right.
So I'll take 2.
Taking 2.
You'll probably get 2.
All right. And we swinging one last time with
Yep.
one last action.
Yep, this time without the extra dice.
Okay. All right. It's only the first attack. Okay. Looking at 4 dice. I
Can
get the rerolls.
spend the thing again, I assume.
I don't have enough. I
Binary
don't have enough
whale.
dice.
Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, you did damage.
I will. So I'll go down to 0 power then.
Yep.
We got sub binary whale. Appreciate it. Like Scott would be playing with a vampire. Absolutely YGM monologuing. Of course I'm gonna play the vampire.
I mean,
All
some
right.
of them are vampire hunters, though. Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Of course.
just making sure.
Ooh. All right. A crit and a hit.
My 2. Is this bow staff again?
Yes.
So make sure you keep those. I've got a good defense here, though.
Okay.
So roll your crit in. Great. And then re-roll your 2 dice that were misses.
Oh right. I keep forgetting
Yep.
about that.
My crit. Ooh, I think we're living at least.
We got a wild. So we got 4
What's-
successes.
What's the Yahtzee?
The Yahtzee is you gain stagger.
Or no, but like, what do you need?
I need a crit, I need a wild, and I need a hit.
We got those things.
All right.
So I'm staggered.
Gain the
I don't think it matters, but
doesn't matter, right?
I am
It
staggered.
happened.
I am staggered and taking a damage.
Is that the end of the game? No.
I believe so. I don't have anything left.
Okay. Well, that's the end of
These
the
two
round
guys-
at the very least.
I think you're scoring.
Well, let's do it.
I mean, yeah, let's do it. It's the end of the round.
Yeah.
I have 2 hammers and Medusas on a point.
I have 1 hammer, and I'm on 1 point.
2 hammers and 2 points, right?
2 hammers and 1 point.
These 2.
Oh!
Because this guy's yours.
Thank God you're
Iron
counting
Fist.
for me. You're right. Yeah. So I'm scoring 4 points.
I think that's it. That's the
14
game.
to up to 16, right?
Yep.
Good game, Ryan.
Absolutely.
Thank you for. It was a wonderful demo. Obviously, I have no idea what I'm doing, and you kind of guided me through it.
No, I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a lot of fun. I can see potential. I love. Okay, what it really reminds me of with Guild Ball specifically is
Yep.
this feels like a character play sheet with all these different like
you
utilities.
have so many options.
Yeah, there's so many things you could do.
And you've only seen like a small portion of what's even there.
Yeah, and like I didn't even like read my cards like top to bottom. Like so there are other fun things that could be used, other like corner cases and things like that. So that was amazing. Also, whoever voted for or betted on me winning won a fuckload of points. Ghost Rider OP exclamation mark. I didn't even do anything. Like who was the
Ghost Rider OP?
I mean, the real OP person. I feel like Blade.
It was Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Yeah. Honestly, forget Blade. It was Iron Fist.
It was Iron Fist.
Yeah,
Iron Fist 100%. But Ghost Rider has a motorcycle, and that's OP.
Okay.
I mean, did you see how fast that man was?
It went fast.
He went,
You didn't even get to see him
ran
bump.
into
Like
someone
you're
who
playing
was-
with these 30mm base bump in the nights.
Oh
like,
yeah, I didn't bump
Ghost
him at all.
Rider is gigantic.
Are these all my dice? Surely not.
I started with 20. We'll figure it out.
Okay, good to know. All right. Yeah, that was a fun game. Any thoughts about the game?
I mean, just got to get more reps in.
Yeah. So, like, was this a pretty conventional game of MCP, or is this a little bit more basic, or what do you think?
I mean, some of those rolls were nuts. Like,
Yeah.
turn 2, you daze, 4 people? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a little
Ridiculous.
beyond conventional.
Okay.
God is a killing machine.
We died.
So, I guess we kind of just ran at each other and hit each other. Is that kind of what happens sometimes?
I would suggest that you ran at me and hit me. And I had to defend myself.
Okay.
So are all games about this fast of this game?
About that, yeah.
I mean, because this was a teaching game, and you guys blew through it in like an hour and a half, which is pretty dang
Yeah,
good.
I'd say that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
I
Somewhere
think
in that,
you
like
could go
60 to
slower.
90.
Right? Like,
I mean, you
obviously
can always go slower.
Okay, guys, calm down. What I'm saying is I could have spent my time, like, read my cards more thoroughly. And so you're likely going to do that in your game.
Yeah.
And so it probably will take longer
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
definitely takes longer in those first couple games when you're reading your cards with your opponent versus your opponent helping you remember what's on your cards.
Exactly. If you have a Vega, it's going to be an hour and a half. If you have 2 new beginners, it's going to take a lot longer than that.
Yeah,
Sure.
we definitely played some very long MCP games at the start.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like, because there's some of those rules that's like, wait, how does that work? And then you go look it up.
go
And it's
look
like,
it
oh
up,
God, it's a forum. You have to look it up on the forum and try to figure out what divine rights it takes to get the results you want. Like,
Right, yeah.
you have somebody guiding you through that, it's definitely a lot faster.
Yeah. I mean, this game is perfectly serviceable as a miniature war game. I would definitely play it more. Like, I don't...
You better play it more.
I mean, I guaranteed Evan that I would play it more, apparently, so I have to.
I'm going to go back and find that VOD. I swear to God.
I never posted it. I think when
That doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know. It's somewhere on the internet. When I play certain miniature war games, like, there are times when you can, like, immediately feel that there's, like, a problem with some small element.
There's
of it, right?
some chunky rules here and there.
Are there? Yeah.
But mostly it's not in the gameplay, it's sometimes they're like unnecessarily verbose.
Okay.
So you get these sentences and you read them and you're like, wait, what does that do?
Yeah.
Or I think it's changed at this point, but there used to be a card that basically says you get to add your physical defense to your attacks, but you never get to roll physical defense again.
Okay.
And it's worded in such a way that, like, unless you're really a stickler for reading, you'd think it ends at the end of turn or at the end of the round, because what things last the whole game?
Yeah.
But no, you never get to roll physical defense ever again.
Brutal.
Yeah, even in the next game, you use that ability.
Yeah, it's gone forever.
You literally
like-
just scratch out your stat on the card forever.
So
It
there's
doesn't
like,
apply to the rest of future games.
yeah, there's some things that are like a little obtuse and worded funky, but like once you know what it is, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just that we forgot what an editor was. Of course we did. We're nerds. Like, but that's every game. Like I don't think I have a single game that doesn't have those rules.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And then otherwise it's pretty fluid. Like
Yeah.
you got some superhero on superhero violence.
Yeah, but like what I was saying was I didn't even notice anything clunky with the rule set on our first game. And there are definitely games that I've played that's like, this feels bad, this feels slow, and you notice it like right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels pretty fluid. I mean, like, I recently played a board game that was Street Fighter, and you got to play as like a 75 mil tall statue of a Street Fighter character, and this game kind of feels like that. It feels like each one of my guys is like, very potent, and I can go have options, go punch people, and it feels good. I enjoyed it. No
They definitely
complaints.
hit the like superhero vibes.
Yeah.
But I think they were obviously going for.
I mean, you can throw cars, team. Okay.
You can throw buildings.
Okay.
Who cares about cars? We're throwing buildings.
Yeah, you can throw buildings with foundations and basements. It's amazing.
Steel is no match for us.
Well, chat, that brings us to the end of our game. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed learning MCP with us. We're back every Thursday to play more games. I don't know what we're playing next time, but it should be me and Curtis playing something. Come back next Thursday if you're here for a painting stream. We'll be streaming normally on Tuesdays, but we missed the stream this week because of a scheduling conflict. But we'll be doing a makeup painting stream tomorrow. Same time, 1 to 4.
Are you the painter or the paintee?
Whoa. Are we doing that stream?
What did we say?
You said maybe, and then we might be playing games because of the other.
Oh,
thing.
we're not doing that. I lied.
It's not tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow.
Hey, here's what I'm gonna propose. We should just do a longer stream next week.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do like a 6 hour.
Yeah, we'll do a grinder next week.
We'll do a grind, whatever the fuck that is.
I think it's a dating app.
Yeah, it definitely is a dating app. We'll do a longer stream next time. Thanks to Ryan for coming here and helping out.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you brought a bunch of awesome models. And
This is the one time I'm going to have more painted models than you.
okay, we'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll see. It'll take Scott some time.
I painted these models in like 2 years. So the
Okay.
year and a half I've been playing this
Okay.
and nothing else. So
Scott has painted 2 models in about a year.
that's
So-
fair.
I think
Yeah, but they look better than mine.
probably even longer than a year because I
What-
painted Doc Ock like 3.5
Yeah,
years
but
ago.
the
Was
other
it that long ago? I can look. Hang on.
Oh, you mean like miniatures total?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. It was a long time ago. That video did not get seen a lot, so it doesn't count. It was great to see Blade on the table. Heck yeah, dude! I gotta
looks
play with
great.
a model that I painted. I love that. Cool.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It
That
a while
was
ago.
December of 2019.
Yeah.
I feel time.
that was forever ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, we'll see you next Thursday for another gaming stream. Not sure where the game is yet. But until now, guys, thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the subs. Thanks for the gifting of subs. We really appreciate it. Who am I painting next? I don't know, dude.
Tune in and find out.
Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider looks pretty good.
Ghost Rider's pretty sweet.
Slaps.
We will see you next week for that painting stream and then Thursday for that gaming stream. Otherwise, good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. See you.
Have fun, everybody.